Shout out to all the returning subscribers. Listen. What do you call it? Garage? What do you call it? Grime? What? No, it's not what do you call it? Grime. It's what do you call it? Two-step? Tell us what you call it then. I don't do garage. Who told you I do? Listen, Wiley, Wiley got an interview with Pound Sterling, aka Winners Talking Podcast. You know I have to react to this. Do you know what I mean? I don't react to enough UK content. And listen. So you know what? We're gonna just do that. All right. But before we do that, go to the link in the pinned comments. Yeah, you're gonna see the pinned comments after the replay. And then what's gonna happen is you're going to see a comment where the link is in regards to purchasing your 365 words of wisdom, because we're going to hear a lot of wisdom in this, all right? So let's just get straight into it. No delays, all right? No delays. Get me? So Uncancelled, the greatest Wiley interview ever. That's, all right. Greatest interview, because the one with ZZ Mills was great. If you know what I'm talking about, that was a great interview. So who knows? But let's see what happens with this one, because this could be a really, really great interview. Listen, I've already liked the thing already, because yeah, me. Let's go. Shout out to Doc, shout out to Pound Sterling, South London to the world of that. Yeah. It's bad because the representation of color is red, yeah, but they're from Blue Bar, innit? Yeah, me. Blue Bar blah.
Winners
talking. Aye.
Yes.
Vlog as well, man.
Which where? You right? Yeah.
By the way,
Good, man. I'm good.
Before we continue, yeah. Just for those who don't know, in regards to the title of the actual podcast being Uncancelled, just to give you a quick, brief overview. In fact, that's long. It will be mentioned in this interview anyway, and we'll get into it. Let's go. Just to give you a brief overview of who Wiley is. He is the godfather of the UK scene. Yeah, me doing this is because of Wiley, by the way, and I'm not just because I want to react to his content. I'm talking about the fact that he's influenced. You know what I mean? There's influence, then there's influence. Yeah, but let's keep it moving. Let's go.
Water, please. Please, bro.
I already got my water.
Thank you. Respect.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
How long you been doing this now?
But this is the 5th year, you know?
Good.
5th year?
Yeah, bro. 5 years now, fam.
Good. You got
Yeah. Consistent.
It is that.
Week in, week out.
It is that.
You know, like that?
It is that.
I hear it still.
And people need content.
Yeah.
Facts. People need content. Why do you think I'm always trying to be as consistent as possible? Because people need content. Let's go.
You should say to me, people need content, people need content, people. And where I was thinking ignorant, I used to think, forget what people need. Kylie, he just said people need content. He wasn't trying to twang, you know, like once.
Yeah.
I don't know. People need content. And it's like, he was explaining about when you were younger, you watched TV. I was like, I don't watch TV. He said, when you were younger, you watched TV. EastEnders had you.
Facts.
True. Facts. It's facts. And speaking of EastEnders, it's obviously this is being aired around Christmas time, innit? Well, just after Christmas. And they always have a special Christmas episode. I didn't watch it. I won't even lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. But it used to be a thing where you would watch it every Sunday. Not every Sunday. Well, yeah, if you watch the Omnibus every Sunday, but the Christmas special, you will watch that. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's keep moving.
I was like, yeah, okay.
EastEnders did have man still.
It's mad, isn't it? No one even. I was talking to my brother the other day. This is him. I ain't even got a telly. Like that. Yeah, he said I ain't even got a telly.
You sitting there or you coming in?
Oh,
Slide in a piece. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, no one's watching TV like that again.
There you go.
Yeah, it's changed. Even the youths might not when they watch TV like that. It's all
On the computer or the...
Yeah, it's all a computer or the phone or whatever. No one's really watching TV again. Too tough. apart from football.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And you know what's deep? I'm actually watching the AFCON game right now as we speak. I kid you not. And it's on Channel 4. I kid you not. Like, I genuinely kid you not. And but I do watch some TV series on the TV though. Don't get that twisted. You think I'm paying all that money for the TV and not trying to watch as much content on there as possible? You are mad. I'm getting my money's worth. Get your money's worth. Let's go.
To sports.
Yeah.
And let me know what you do,
though, man. It's good.
Long time. That's how I said to you. It's not. I'll come in there for the right reason because I watch all of them. I laugh and roll on the floor. But there's only a few where I thought to myself, you know what? This is a sensible. I can go here and have a sensible conversation. No one's going to judge me. Even knowing that we make mistakes in life. If I make a mistake and then a brother says, you know what? I know you've made a mistake, but come here. Let's have a conversation. That's part of the living and growing and
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of you made a mistake, throw him in the corner. Do you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's one of them. Like,
Bro.
I want to do interviews, but I don't know who to trust.
Yeah.
Not on your side.
No, I know what you mean. I know what you're saying.
Because even my brethren's like, even if I had a brethren and he called me and he would do it, but he still got to get the views in it.
Yeah. It's got to be worthwhile. It's got to make sense.
And my brethren was, I remember they said to me, why don't you do one yourself? And I wanted to do it, but then I realized like, I would have done it for the money. It's the wrong reason sometimes. Like, because I do love music, innit? So I would have just done it for the money. And then I would have been, but I was attached to it would have been the company. So they would have said every week, right, Wiley, Ginger J's the topic, go. And then I would have been like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas when you do it yourself, you say the topic, you know?
Facts.
You decide.
Bro.
Yes.
That's one good thing is I decide how it goes. Who I want to talk to, who I don't want to talk to, when I want to talk to them and that.
Exactly.
Yeah. But this one's no brainer. This is the fastest I've ever arranged one, you know.
Ah, good.
That's how I know God's not sleeping, you know. I'm telling you.
Fastest
I'm telling you. And just remember, this is the last one for the year as well, so I'm ending the year. This is how we're closing things out.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, perfect, bro. Perfect. Christmas time, all of that, bro. So yeah, appreciate having you here, bro. It's overdue. Do you know the first time I spoke to you? You won't remember this, you know.
Music time.
Yeah, the first time I spoke to you, do you know who put me on the phone to you?
Who?
Hypo, R.I.P.
Okay,
that's the first time.
Rest in peace, yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace. I remember it well, cause I was just doing my thing and he rang me and he was like, Wiley wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. Yeah. And he
was it rap? Was it like rap?
I had the tune fresh out and you was you went to me coming on the phone, you was like, you're sick.
Yeah.
But it meant a lot to me, you know, because I was just tiptoeing in music. I weren't really music. So to get credit and praise from you was like a big deal at that point. Yeah,
respect.
Still.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was the first time I spoke to you still.
Same happened with me, how I met DJ Slimzy and Major Ace. And they gave me.
We're going to pause on what Wiley's saying for a minute. It's so interesting how Pound Sterling is setting the tone already like this. And before that, I swear Wiley was supposed to have his own podcast. But obviously it hasn't happened yet. Will it happen? Who knows? You know what I mean? But whatever happens, it one thing for certain, the way that he literally, you see that started there with the fact that Pound Sterling said, "Do you know how we first connected?" And then he broke it down in how they first connected. That's a perfect example of what I was trying to say, what Wiley means to the scene. And you got to bear in mind, there are two different genres. Wiley's grime, yeah, he's from the grime culture. He basically helped set the foundation for grime culture, yeah. But then at the same time, Pound Sterling from UK rap culture. Now, yeah, he say he was tiptoeing this, that, and the third. Cool. But again, to get the credit from Wiley, that speaks volume. That made him want to continue to pursue the music. It's interesting how that works. But anyway, let's keep it moving. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notification about more content coming, especially UK content coming. And like I said, I definitely will do a Channel U version and let you guys understand, do you know what I mean, the whole situation. Because trust me, it's just levels, man. Let me see this free kick. Oh, anyway, let's keep it moving. Let's go.
That energy to go on and
you
get me, 100%. It's not cosign. It's more like just acknowledgement.
It's the acknowledgement
of a man's work, isn't it?
That's what it is. That acknowledgement, it means a lot. It means more. It means a lot. Still.
It does. It does. It meant a lot to me as well. I remember it was Glamour Kid and Shola Amma.
Yeah, come on.
Like watching the Mobo 1996, and I was a kid, and I'm like, rah, like it's possible. Like we can go there.
And Glamour Kid, you know what's mad? Glamour Kid is actually from East London. I didn't know that till when did I? Yeah, I didn't know that until like recently, and I was like, raw. Glamour Kid from I'm not South London. I would have already known if he was from South London, but Glamour Kid is from East London. That's mad. Like that is absolutely mad. I didn't even realize. Shola Hammer, I forgot what area she's from, but I know she's from London. But obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like obviously she has her sister Shady Hammer, and we know the situation with Red 3-2 and Scorcher. Like that messed up the whole movement. Like literally, like where Grime is now, it would have been on a different level had that situation never happened. Like I'm telling you that from now, it would have. And plus, it's like think about it. I know it sounds magic because you don't know the action that people do that lead to where they are. But look at Getz. No, look where he is now. Unfortunately, like it's mad. Like it literally is mad. This is what I mean. You never know how much just one thing can change. But look, anyway, whatever's God's will is God's will, and I'll just put it as simple as that. So if that movement, literally, pun intended, was supposed to happen, it would have happened. I mean, it did happen for a while, but not the way that it was supposed to happen. If that makes sense. Like they were supposed to have an album run. They were supposed to, you know what I mean? They were supposed to be. It's like even Boy Better Know don't even have an album. When I think, bro, they've got no albums. And they've been about for over 10 years. That's mad. Anyway, let's go.
But I didn't know how we was going to get there. I just saw them and it gave me hope. So, especially Shola Amma, because she was quite young, innit?
Yeah.
But I thought she was older.
Yeah.
And they was like, no, you know, she's similar age. I was like, don't lie.
Yeah, but it's been going on. So what's been happening? Talk to me. How's life, bro?
All good. Right now, man, is just doing, you know, like where you know how we started in the community, in the youth club, on the estate, I'm back there.
Yeah.
So I'm back there. I'm trying to, I guess when you do get cancelled and you come out, you got to go back to square one.
Yeah.
And then you've got to.
I can't believe Wiley's admitting that he's been cancelled. But how can someone like Wiley, no disrespect here, but like how can someone like Wiley say that he's cancelled, that he was cancelled? You could say that they tried to cancel him, but like, okay, yeah, they took away the some of his albums from the music streaming platforms like Tidal and that place. That jarred me. Because what do you mean I'm trying to listen to Godfather 3 and it's not on Tidal? Are you mad? There was a joint on there with was it Skepta? I think it was Skepta, and it was part of my workout playlist as well. Like the majority of the joints, but like especially that tune. I can't remember the name of the tune, but I know it was. I'm pretty sure it was with Skepta. I can't remember specifically the name of the tune, but either way, yeah, it's like how are you taking someone like that's a bit rude and disrespectful. And I guess if he was touring and trying to tour and they're trying to shut down his shows, that's another form of cancelling. Like I don't know. All I know is he ended up going to Dubai. So I'm like, he can't be cancelled. You can't cancel someone that literally built a scene. Like you literally can't cancel them. You may not give them more of an opportunity to present themselves on a mainstream level, but even then, it's like who cares? Like he built himself up from the underground, and he's still going to be making money, making a living, and feeding his family. That's the way I saw it, and I could be wrong. But if he's saying it like this, then we'll just have to accept it. But let's go.
Navigate your way back, but this time around with experience and, you know what I'm saying, more know-how. And also, another thing I learned in that space was when you're young, 20 years old, you only have the ability to think young. It doesn't matter if you're, you know, like an old soul. You can only think young. When you're older and you have children and responsibilities, that, like, without the children and stuff, you understand what I'm trying to say? It's like thinking young, that age. So when I was young and I was talking to someone and I thought I was a big man and they were older, they was probably thinking, do you understand? Now I'm older and I look back at myself in some conversations and I think, it doesn't matter how clever you thought you was too young in the mind. You only had the ability to think young. Now you've got the ability to think older. You've clocked that it wasn't how clever a man was. It was actually time and experience. You get me? What I had to figure a lot of stuff out, man. I'm not even gonna lie.
We're always learning, you know.
We are.
It's all now, every day.
We just think, I learned that. I'm good. Like it doesn't end, does it?
Never stops, bro. Even as big men, we're still learning. I hear things now, and I'm like, okay.
No, wait. That imitation, I'm good. That Wiley did it remind me of his that Christmas joint, that cheer up is Christmas. He's like, cheer up, it's Christmas. Go dance with Auntie Shirley. If you know. Oh man, Wiley's got some classics, you know.
We'll learn something new.
Yeah.
Trust me. As the twins, they're still DJing.
My daughters, they're good. They're both still doing it, but the other one, the younger one's with me now. She just comes out and does her music, and the other one's chilling. She'll come back and do her music, but you know what it is? You can't live your children's lives for them.
No.
So because I'm their dad and I sat them there and I tried to make them as musical as possible, it doesn't mean because I do that, then when we get older, they just say, yeah, right, we're doing music. One might say, you know, Dad, I like this and I'm going to work in architecture or something.
Yeah, let them find their own way.
Yeah, I think as parents, I tried to mold.
We all do. Well, I did as well.
I did.
To a certain point.
Yeah, like, if there's money here, they might think, I don't really want to be living my life through the internet, Dad. It's not really fair, is it?
I know.
If I just put it like, come on, get kids, we're doing this.
Yeah.
And they're girls as well.
Yeah, 100.
They might just want to do beautician. You get me? So anyway.
Let them find their way.
Yeah.
What did you think of the Trillery thing?
I like the Trillery interview. You know what it is? I rate Trillery Banks, but I know what happened there. And it's called frustration.
I haven't seen the full interview with the Trillery Banks one, but knowing how Nole done her dance, and I see her going viral to an extent because of the whole situation, yeah. I just see the comments, I'm like, hey, yo. And I wanted to comment and say, you're just mad because Nole done your dance and you have no real proper response properly. Get me? Hold that. You know what I mean? But I think she blocked me on one of my... I can't remember. Who cares? But just because she thought I was picking side, I was not picking side during the whole beef. I wasn't picking side. I'm like, whoever does best. And obviously, yeah, I do rate Nole like highly. You know what I mean? From Channel U days. Like, she's like one of the illest MCs. Like, that's just pure fact. She's just one of the illest MCs. And it's so funny because her name is called... Wait. Is her name called Shelly in Top Boy? I swear her name's called Shelly. Which is so mad. No, it's either Little Upstairs called Shelly. You know what? Let me find out. I'm gonna find out. Let me find out properly. Nole. Trying to find her character name. Doesn't even say. Mandy. My bad. Mandy. It's Little Sim's character that's called Shelly, but yeah, she also shells down as well. But anyway, I say that to say this, yeah. Like, listen, even Nole dissed Wiley, yeah. What did Wiley say? The one that likes to instigate beef, yeah, because obviously it helps the scene. But like the one that always instigates, Wiley, yeah, he didn't want no problems, no smoke with Nole. Think about it. So I get why Trinity B. Banks to be frustrated. She doesn't like her music doesn't. Her music is not like it's not moving the way that she wanted to move. You get it? It is what it is, man. Some people will mess with it, some people won't.
And it's called entitlement. These are, I say this with respect. It's all things that I have experienced and felt. So it's not just her, but it's like if you do. Back in the day, we all wanted to be a footballer.
Facts.
This is a lot of us. And when I remember going to school, I was in like Campbell going to school. My mum and dad broke up. I went to stay with my nan, and I remember being in Medway, going to school 1 year and a bit, right? And I remember playing football a lot. And one time I went to a trials, and I was badding up the trials, but I wasn't passing. I was being like the most greedy. You know what I'm saying? Not many black boys on the... I was on that one, right? I was doing too much.
Hey!
And I didn't get picked on the trial. But when I walked away, I was angry. I was the best. This, that, yeah. I missed the point.
Yeah.
So what I feel like is we all might want it to be a footballer, but not everyone makes it in the capacity that they want to.
That's true.
Facts.
That's what I had to learn. So it's like...
See, look, I told you, wisdom. Wisdom is going to be a lot throughout this episode, yeah? So what I want you to do is hit the link in the comment after the replay or whatever, after the live stream. You'll see a link in the pinned comments, and basically go to that link and purchase your 365-day worth of wisdom, and you'll be able to apply it. And the good thing is you'll be able to have it at a certain age. You start to say and be able to apply it properly. You know what I mean? But with that said, let's keep it moving. Think about football trials as well. I remember I had football trials. I wasn't that good. After a while, I said, you know what? I quit. Anyway, let's keep moving. Let's go.
If I big up Trillery, and big up a tune, and I connected her actually with my old manager. Obviously, the old manager, they had meetings, whatever, and what didn't connect or what didn't happen or did, obviously, is out of my hands. Once I just connect you, that's the connect. But what's happened is the producer, I think his name's Sammy Blitz or Sammy, he went with the manager.
Right.
On to do this, that, Tyler.
Yeah.
You get me? So I've been there before as well. Like, I'm with the manager, me and Dizzy, this, that. Shit happens, Dizzy pops off. The manager looks around and says, Wiley, you know what I mean? I've got Dizzy. I could stick him back with you lot. Or, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't hold it against him, so he went in his direction. I feel like we get frustrated if we don't get what we want out of something. And this is how grime was born, because I remember trying to get into garage in the capacity that a Martin Lana or Mike Roughcut Lloyd would be.
Exactly, and this is where, what do you call it, garage? What do you call it, two-step? Hear me? What do you call it? Hey, listen, tell her what you call it again. Get me?
But it's already set. So, yeah, you're the little, but it's their scene. They've already set it up and they're older than you. So you can't go in there and run it because it's theirs. And I feel like Trillery's frustration is coming from, don't big us up, but then nothing don't happen. Like, you're bigging up Jar Digger. I'm bigging up Jar Digger because every time I've heard something or someone showed me,
cold,
I'm like, I can't believe it. So I could not big him up as well. And then I'm not, so, but then when I big her up, she wouldn't have said that. If I bigged her up, she wouldn't have said a word. And I love her. So it's more to, I feel like it's or anything that doesn't come of or doesn't happen, or you know, she might have been there saying, I don't know all the Nottingham actually. I know War Rico. That's my time.
Yeah.
I know Uncle Mez. I know Kaiser. I know a few others who have been shown. Fangol. I don't know everyone.
You're one man, you know.
I know.
You're one man.
And I did not know Jar Digger when he was Dan, and I don't know everything.
I said that. I said, how you know
that's
he knows?
what I saw.
How you know he knows? Because you're one man. You can't know everything.
I don't know everything.
You can't know everything. But see what it is? Why I agree with you on what you said and the expectation. I went to a thing I talked about on the pod the other day. I went to a thing where I saw Kanya King speaking, the lady behind the mobile.
Yes.
And she was talking about, one of the things she mentioned is
We got Kanye King.
people, everyone wants to win one or everyone wants to be involved. How do you please everyone?
Yeah.
And I understood what she meant because in whatever capacity, that's the kind of stuff, when you achieve certain things, that's what you deal with. People are like, oh, help me, how come you help me? How come you're not? And I know you do your best.
Yeah, I try.
I know you try. I see you try. You brought
It's
you a
a
lot of
lot.
people, you know.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Let's be real. But
it's a
Trillery
crabs.
knows that as well.
She does.
Trillery knows that
it's
as
the
well.
crabs in the
Shout out
bucket,
Trillery.
bruv. Check big her up
Big
all
her
the
up,
time,
man.
bruv.
Big
Because
her
she's
up.
actually cold.
Yeah.
But here's another thing I learned.
Go on.
If I meet a person and say, you're cold,
Doesn't mean.
and they go on in their career and something happens there and then nothing happens the next day and then something happens there and then they get to a point where nothing's happening, it's frustration. We all...
It is frustration. That's the word. That's the word I was thinking of when you were talking.
Yeah, like, raw. Because she's cold. If I was as cold as her, like, in that, in her path, I'll be looking thinking, but I'm cold. Why don't the people... And this is another one. When you put out music, the people out there, wherever they are allowed to listen and say, I like it or I don't like it. This is the premises of the track. So when I sell music, I know that everyone's not going to like it. I have to expect when I'm selling something for my core fans to say, yeah, if I put my effort in. If I didn't, they're going to say, you didn't really put effort in. And I have to expect the people who didn't know, or they might be friends with someone and they might not even rock with me. They might be a Skepta fan, right? And they might listen to it and say, oh, I don't like that. I need them also. I can't just have, I've never had yes men anyway. Just yes, Wiley.
I respect that.
I've always had, if I was in the right space, okay, Wiley. And if I'm wrong, Wiley, you're wrong. Like from my family to my friends, no one sits around me saying, yes, Wiley, you're right. You know what I'm saying? And my mum will ring me and tell me about that. You're wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue. So it's one of them ones. Frustration, Trillery, was what she felt. And what she felt was, rah, it's like the London man come and they big us up, but then nothing.
Listen, before Wiley continues what he's going to say, yeah. Do you know what I appreciate what Wiley literally just said in regards to not having yes men around him? Because that's essentially what unfortunately happens in some of the cases. I'm not going to mention no names. Yeah, regardless of whatever country or whatever, I'm not going to mention no names. But you can see there are some who end up getting to a certain level and they have yes men around them or yes women around them. And then, you know what I mean? When it gets to their career being a certain way, do you know what I mean? And then they expect to continue to be at a high level and get the same numbers or whatever the case may be, but it's not, and the same reviews from their fans or whatever the case may be, but it's never the same because they're not being told the truth. When you are told the complete truth and nothing but the truth, whether you like the harsh words or not, eventually you will listen. I'm not going to say you listen straight away, but you will listen. Like, you will listen. But anyway, let's keep it moving. Let's go. Let me know if in the comments below if you agree with that. Would you listen to those around you that keep you grounded?
Really happens of it. And I've got a friend in Manchester, Wrigley, who he could feel the same. He hasn't said it, but he could say, rah, well, I'm working with you, you're helping me, but why hasn't it happened for me the way it happened for Bugsy Malone?
Yeah.
And it's back to that thing about football. We all want to be a footballer, but not everyone makes it.
What's meant for Bugsy Malone might not be meant for them.
It's mad because...
The world, you know the science.
Bruv, you see all you, when you was doing music and Margs and anyone, what's happened for Bugsy Malone? I wish that happened for all of us.
Of course.
What? I'm happy it happened for him.
Yeah.
Because he's up there, isn't it? So it's just one of them. It's one of them, bro. That's all I can think
I get it. I understood it. I just wanted to give you the chance to speak. Why is it, like you just said there, why is there Skepta fans and Wiley fans?
It should be the same, innit?
Yeah, to me, why can't you like both?
Because what we've got is, okay, listen, a lot of, in our culture, okay, we are all around the world. In which capacity it is. We're in the Caribbean space, we're in America, we're in England, we're everywhere, right? And I feel like in England, we are born to the parents who have come here for work and we're trying to do this and this and this and that. Now, the problem we have is in those crews that you see, like Boy Better Know, Roll Deep, Nasty Crew, this crew, that crew, that crew, all of those crews were like little families and friends of a crew. And what's happened is where we kind of went wrong is, if you've got a Wiley in this crew, and you've got a Pound Sterling in that crew, you've got a Margs in that crew, Tricky in that crew, Skepta in that crew, JME in that crew, it's kind of balanced. Like, you're a leader and you lead your crew, right? What we started trying to do is have 10 crew leaders in a crew.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Oh, but I couldn't see it at the time. I was just like, bro, everyone who's Nang, just come with me, going Nang. Right? But what it did is, it made it like, okay, if I was winning at the time and I'm showing them, right, I'm winning, I can show you how to win. Then the next one wins, then the next one wins, next one wins. Obviously, Dizzy's winning these times, Dizzy's winning. I feel like when a man realizes, okay, I'm me, and I'm supposed to be driving my own ship here. I got my family I'm supposed to look after, I'm rare. I'm a leader, so it's my turn to drive my ship. It is your turn to drive your ship. And when that happens, so if I look around now and I say, right, Wiley, I'm doing my thing. JME, he's doing his thing. Skepta's doing his thing. We know that we can work together. We should be working together, but we're too powerful to be together. Because if not even powerful, wrong word. We are too in our own heads. Like I want to do it my way. And when I work with people, I let them do it their way.
Yeah.
He might want to do it his way. He wants to do it his way. You've got too much in the crew. Yeah. You're supposed to be like, spread it out a bit.
Yeah.
That's kind of where we went wrong. Too much powers. And also we were young men growing up. So some have come directly to England from the Caribbean space. Some have come directly from Ghana, Nigeria. So even though we're all black, we don't actually all think the same.
Yeah, there's differences.
There is differences, cultures, right? And that's what I've learned. And I'm Trinidad. So it's not like I'm from the most popular Caribbean island and I know everything.
Yeah.
I'm actually soca.
Yeah.
I'm Calypso and soca. So it's like, and in that, because of that, we are trying to see eye to eye, but we have already been conquered and divided before I've even met you. So by the time I meet you, Skepta, you already feel your way. You feel like, well, I've gone to school here, I've done this, and I've had to pretend that I'm Caribbean to blah, blah. I know that one.
100, that's how they hear it.
I know that one, right? But I'm Trini. So I couldn't have took part in it much. But I know it, and I understand him. So he's come up of, I'm proud to be, I rate it and respect it.
Yeah.
What's happened though is, in that come up of him doing that and everyone doing whatever they, instead of us sitting down and saying, you know what, we are one. It's hard for people to say we are one, because whoever raised you how they raised you, and they taught you and they showed you. I know people, and in their culture and in their religion and in their space, their people sit them down and say, listen, they don't like you, they don't like you, and they don't like you. So guess what?
You shouldn't like them either, basically. I know that saying. You know what I mean? It's not, and it's not even just that. Sometimes what doesn't need to be said. Sorry, I forgot the saying, but it's like, what's understood doesn't necessarily need to be said, if that makes sense. So sometimes your interpretation of how someone moves or how someone reacts is based, do you get it? So you react based on that, and that's just unfortunate in some situations because it's like it could all be simple, you know what I'm saying? But I said it to say this: he's absolutely right. When there was a time, yeah, believe it or not, in the UK, there was some black people that are from African backgrounds. They may have been born in the UK, but their parents are from African background, blah, blah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then they were gearing towards leaning over to feel like they're Caribbeans because they would get bullied. Otherwise, we get bullied. Like, I like. Do you know what's mad? It's funny because despite all that, I was proud, but obviously it's mad because my situation is mad different. It's like proud to be Nigerian, but at the same time, I was raised by a Caribbean. It's like, so I could have easily claimed being Jamaican if I'm honest, but I didn't. But anyway, this ain't about me. Let's keep it moving. But yeah, there's a lot of gems being dropped. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on the post notifications. I've got more content that's on the way. So if you want me to react to some more Wiley stuff, especially his music, make sure you stay tuned. Get me? Want me to react to more podcasts, whether it be the Winners Talking podcast, or whether it be any other podcast within the UK, let me know in the comments below and I'll try to get onto that. But let's keep it moving and let's go.
Don't have it with them. Stay over here. I know.
Yeah.
Right. In our culture, it's very hard for us to even be together. Like I was telling someone the other day, if 10 of you get nicked and you go jail, not a major one, and they're sitting in there thinking, you know what, these lot good behavior really, but if they say to you, they come to one of you and say, you know what, we want to let you out, but if we let you out, you can't hang around with him again. Right? Because obviously when you hang around with him, it's just trouble and it's a nightmare, and now you're in here, right? Now, a man might think, you know what, get out early, you know. Obviously, I'm still going to talk to my man, but I want to get out early. If he knows he can get out early and he ain't got to talk to my man, he will do it. In other cultures, that's not happening. They're not saying, I'm not trying to do the culture thing, but what I'm saying is they're not saying to no one else really much, right? Yeah, if you lot, we'll let you out, but you're not allowed to hang around with each other. So even when we try to be together, the way we've been raised could be different, right? So this is why it's up to us as older people, me and the other people, to look at it and say, you know what? Yes, it is that way, but because we're grown
and leaders,
we need to just keep it this way. Yeah. So on Judgment Day, it doesn't matter if I talk to Skepta ever again or if I talk to anyone ever again. On Judgment Day, I will be standing next to you or over there. If we can't be friends, I'll be standing on the same side as you, unless you decide to stand on the fence or the other side, which you're not going to do. So it's a we are one thing, but it takes time. We need to talk to each other about it. Yeah. I didn't like when this. True. I didn't like what this. Okay, well, now we're here in England together. So should we get our shit together or should we let who came before us keep it that way? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's one of them.
I
hear it. Came off the stage.
Okay, so me and him have been talking, and remember prior to our coming back and getting uncancelled and someone walking me back in and saying, look, leave him alone, just let him, We've been talking and I remember, this is even irony, right? I remember talking to him and I'm saying to him, you know what? Yes, we're going to do this work. But you see the youth them, get them out of here. It's not England thing for the youth them. I remember having this conversation, which is mad because I'm saying to him, get them out. Wherever you go, you know, you're allowed in America. Get your youth out, I haven't even met them yet, right? He knows my kids. So that's the conversation, bear in mind. So then when he said, UK versus USA, this. Right. I knew what it was, It's not just him. It's the way we sell records. So who's he with? Epic or Sony? Right. Okay. So it's a marketing tactic. I get it. Which means, Wiley, you know it's a marketing tactic to shut up. I get it. But because of, it's like, you're one of mine. So when you're doing when you do the marketing tactic that you've got to do for you, I could shut up, but it's also an opportunity for me to remind you you're one of mine. They don't want to be reminded. They want to mind, because once they bust, they just want to be a rapper. All right, they tap into. I get it. I've tried also. Like, I made it this way. Now I'm in a studio and I think I'm Jay-Z. I'm not Jay-Z. I just got to be one. And that's what I feel like.
When you say one of mine, explain what you mean.
One of my MCs from my scene, meaning if God come down and said, Wiley, I've got to take you, mate, so they could stay alive, I would go.
I get what you mean. I know what you meant. I just wanted you to
let them So he obviously wasn't smiling when he's doing UK versus USA, and I'm saying, what are we doing? So that's really what it was about. And then obviously we went out there, we spoke, and for him, it's been a constant, because we use each other for promo.
I kind of noticed that still.
You know what I'm saying? Remember that with the boxing thing? So we're kind of two people who've learned,
that was cold,
we can use each other to get
that boxing
sometimes it goes too far.
Cold.
If I'm somewhere, I remember one time, I was driving on the motorway and I come off the motorway, went down like a little side road, and I remember I was on the thingy like, Skepta, then all of a sudden I just crashed.
Damn.
But I crashed, not bad, nothing hurt me, but the crash happened, no one, no hassle or nothing, but the crash happened because I was on a basically, you know, like when you're on.
Oh no, let me hold that thought for a minute. That's deep. He actually crashed. Damn. But yeah, do you know what? That UK versus US or America was interesting. And I wanted to get into it and react. And I still, it's magic, because I might just do it. I might do it for my own marketing purposes. I won't even lie to you still. UK versus America. Do you know what I'm saying? They'll do America versus Africa, because they're two different continents anyway. Do you know what I mean? I would do it like that. Do you know why? Because it's gonna work. But I'll do the America versus Africa on my other platform. My other YouTube channel. So I'll do that. So stay tuned for that on Onochie on Trust. So subscribe to that. But secondly, it's magic, because you have to understand people's perspective. And he's right. Like, Wiley's right. Because Skepta is from the grime culture, but he can rap as well. So there's no harm in rapping. But again, if we're really going to do this UK versus America, UK versus America, as far as rap is concerned, then it has to be strictly rap. It has to be strictly rap. And this is why when Giggs said what he said in his Drink Champs interview, in the same week, it made me think that not many people are. I'm not saying that Giggs isn't switched on, but I feel like when this scene is in sync with each other, the scene will go to another level. When it's not in sync with each other, it's going to remain stagnant for a while until we're back in sync. Because the moment, I'm just saying it from what I've seen growing up. When grime started, this was before grime was actually called grime. Like, I remember it. Like, it almost felt like everything was in sync. But what's mad is I never knew that something was happening in East London like that, as far as the same similar sound. I didn't know it like that. I'm in South London. I didn't know. Yes, I knew Wiley was from East London, from Bowie Free, and Dizzy Rascal from Bowie Free. Like, I know these guys are from East London. Like, I know that. But bear in mind, there's Roadside G's, there's Gypset, do you know what I mean? And this is just like grime. But I didn't know it was called grime. Like, do you understand? Like, get me, Skepta and Conan were doing grime. Like, you hear them doing rap now, but they were doing grime. Listen, I don't think you really understand. So it is mad, because, and when I say Skepta Conan are from Gypset. So, hear me? So from that, when you're hearing that, and you're just hearing these sounds, and obviously I'm listening to UK rap as well, and like the change in the sonics of it, like where you end up hearing someone like Sneak Bowl, even though he does more or less Afro swing. You know what I mean? Like, he like the genesis of Afro swing. Like, Sneak, Sneak bowl is the genesis of Afro swing. But anyway, I'm not going to talk too much. Yeah, we're going to keep it moving. But the point I'm trying to make is he's absolutely right. But let's keep it moving. Let's go.
And I remember I was jealous at the time because I remember he was working with me. Dizzy liked him. So Dizzy wants to work with him. And he said to me, Dizzy wants to work with me. Shall I do it? I said, of course. Everyone I tell when they see that me and Dizzy weren't talking, I say, if he ever comes, you go and work with him.
Yeah.
Because it means that he's acknowledging what we're doing here. So I've said, work with him. So he's gone to work with him. Obviously, he's probably been like, oh, why don't you just talk to Wiley? Dizzy's probably been like, no, at the time. So I remember like, he's working with Dizzy and me ringing him saying, I need a beat off thingy. And then he didn't send it as quick as he usually would. So what's my problem? So now I'm jealous because so you're with Dizzy now, so man can't. We're saying what, just, you see, like, when
But these times, he could have just been busy.
Yeah, he
got his own things going on.
And I knew, oh shit, if they do work around Dizzy, it's awkward, innit? Like, Dizzy won't really want them to talk to me, per se. But the way you saw him was with me.
Yeah.
true.
So that's me and Dizzy, isms and schisms, and the others not knowing. Because for 20 years, they've been tiptoeing in between me and him.
Yeah.
Not knowing whether they can talk to me or him, or if he's gonna hate them because they talk to me. It's been that. So the good thing about it is, in this case, Skepta was actually genuine. So that was my fault. You see? So if I've said, go and work with him, and then you go and work with him, and then I can see you've worked, and then I just want to rid him or something. If you don't send it to me in 1 or 2 days, that's not the cause for me to say, it's jealousy.
Yeah.
True.
Jealousy, so. And I respect them both. But again, this is the thing. Because we was already conquered and divided before we met each other, as we become our leaders and we want to do stuff, by then, shit's happen where people might have thought, oh, don't like him, or I hate him, or this is it's each. Like, I don't hate no one, but Dizzy might sit there and think, prior to when we saw each other in Shoreditch, he might have been sitting there thinking, but whatever he felt, and Skepta might. So everyone's allowed to
feel how they feel.
Brother, man.
So when you pulled off the stage that day, who pulled you off? The security?
Yeah, security just, it wasn't a yank. Like
balance.
It was like when someone just pulls your sleeve. It wasn't like, I've been pulled off a stage before, bro. Like beef flying around the thing, hurt my back like I've been hurt. That was more of a just, I'm spitting a bar, he's spitting a bar, then he's decided, all right, we'll spat one bar each, let's go outside. Yeah. I'm saying, bro, we can go outside. I'm not scared to go outside, but it's maximum set. Let's just do the set, we'll go outside. Because I put myself in that place anyway. It was Maximum's birthday bash.
Yeah.
What was I knew he was going to be there. He was going to avoid me forever unless I put myself there.
Damn.
He might say, no, I wasn't. He was going to avoid me. So I put myself there. Yeah. Because I had to for Grime. So that
for the scene, for the culture. Yeah.
Obviously, I didn't know. I thought that we'll get on the mic and we'll have our conversation out there. Obviously, he wanted to do it sooner. And I messaged him, haha, you messed up Maximum's birthday. Sorry. Obviously, we dealt with.
Hey, that's childish. That's childish. Hey, Wiley's too funny, man. Oh, man.
That. And we're brothers. This is what I'm saying.
Did you speak afterwards? Did you get to have the conversation?
Our situation is boisterous shit. It is. Why? Why? This, that, who, where, blah, where. It's a lot of boisterous shit. But none of the shit that's in the middle can stop us from how much we respect and care for each other.
Do you think they painted you see like little things, I see that.
Tell me.
The narrative they try to paint with that. Do you think they do it on purpose to keep you two divided? Because to me, it's like...
They have to. If you remember, if you've got two winners...
Yep.
You could have them together or they'll be separated. If just say, you've got one winner, right? It's not that Sony wanted to do UK versus USA to wind up me. No, it was just a marketing plan, right? For him. But I'm supposed to just fall in line sometimes. Yeah, big up. Yeah, man, you murked Joyner Lucas. Unfortunately, yes, I am supposed to. I can't always. I can't always just go along with what's going on. And I felt like I needed him with me to bring back all of this rather than that. UK versus USA. Because rap.
Okay, no, wait. I'm glad he's actually talking about. This is where wisdom comes into it, yeah. Because I'm glad he's talking about this subject to Pound Sterling, who comes from the rap scene in the UK. Because again, this is where I thought it went wrong here. As much as it was a marketing play, I'm like, well, it still could have helped the grime scene. Do you understand? It still could have helped the grime scene. It still could have helped the UK rap scene, but it didn't. If anything, it helped Drainer Lucas. Do you understand? If anything, it helped Drainer Lucas because he had an album coming out. Now, in hindsight, you don't know what the conversations that are being had in those meetings. We don't know, but I'm very much sure and certain that it would have helped the scene properly had everyone fall in line. You know what I mean? But what I want you to do is go to the link in the pinned comments after this when it's available to watch on the replay. Go to the pinned comments, get your book, purchase your book in regards to the wisdom, that 365 days worth of wisdom. Do you understand that? So you're able to apply it, because the reality is, again, what Wiley's presenting here is letting, from what my understanding is, he's saying he could have just fell back, but it's like, I could have just said you did, and you know what I mean. It's I could have. I really wanted you to help the grime scene, and I think this is probably it. Yeah, you know, because he's the Godfather of Grime, it's almost like a responsibility. It's a responsibility for the scene to continue to progress. But whereas now, some can argue it feels stagnant, but then obviously Chip has done what he's done, and we'll react to that another day for another time. But like, you got to think, yeah, that there's so many levels to this situation, like so many levels. Yeah, because the UK rap scene needs to continue to grow. The UK grime scene has to continue to grow. The UK R&B scene has to continue to grow. They all have to grow. But anyway, let's keep it moving. Again, turn on your post notifications. Make sure you share, like, all that stuff there. Let's go.
Rhythmic American poetry, rap. Rap is a powerful genre, and I feel like you can't walk in there and start telling people what and this and who and how. You can in grime, it's yours. Rap is something else. It's a very powerful genre. And so, you know, even when you question it, like, raw, are they better than us? Or are they not? Or they? It's not about that. It's not about who's better, because there's people with a pen who are great at English literature from anywhere in this world, and not even just English, in their own language. They're smart, man. So it's not just about the pen. But I was explaining this to someone the other day. The reason why I was upset he did the UK versus USA thing is because I needed him with me doing the grime thing, number one. And number two, I know how good rappers are in America, in England, in anywhere. Like, I know the difference between a rapper and then someone's like MC, like, we're doing it, loving it, loving it. We're doing what someone else said. I respect that.
Do you really like it? Is it wicked? Listen, DJ Luck and MC Neat. If you know, you know. Let's go.
MC. He's saying his lyrics. That's his way, right? There's someone else, you know, in South Africa, I'm a piano, and the rhythm drops, and they got their way. Yeah, I respect any and
funny thing
everyone's
about him mentioning South Africa and Amapiano, and South Africa on the ball right now as we speak. Do you hear me? They need to get a goal back. That's what I'm saying. And they might score from this if they're smart. Oh, that's a penalty, bro. That's a penalty. They conceded the anyway. I don't want to talk about football. Oh no, he got the ball. He got the ball. Anyway, let's keep moving. Let's go.
way. So that's why I was upset, because I respect we doing that?
Yeah.
And then
Can you look at it anyway and say, listen, he's doing what he has to do for himself?
he is, but
Because he's
looking at America. Remember, I told you, I said to him,
he's
take
out
your
there,
youth.
innit?
I remember I said to him, it's not England thing, brother. Let's do this bit of work, get your kids to America. So irony. So in his head, he's thinking, but you just told me to say my kids. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
But what was I upset about? Where was my frustration and not jealousy? Where was my frustration was, I've just been cancelled. I've come back from cancellation. I need you all anyway. Even if you hate me, I need you. And then where I'm upset is, you need us, but I'm a rapper now. That's what upset me. Really, I swear, nothing else. Nothing.
Yeah, but
else.
he can say, you're frustrated.
Yeah, because
he's moved on and he's doing his thing. But we're only human, you know. See, one thing with the man, you know. We're just human, bro. We're just human.
We are.
We're just human.
And we
feel
won't
how
always
we
be
feel.
honest,
We're not
innit?
always going to be right. But I respect the honesty, though. You said you come back from cancellation. Yeah?
Yes.
Blessings for that.
Yeah.
Then we'll talk about how you dealt with that. But what was the steps towards it? Like you said, to getting uncancelled.
Yeah.
Like, what's gone on?
So basically, I got myself cancelled. I will not blame anyone. If I woke up that day and didn't tweet nothing, I wouldn't have got cancelled. So...
You see, if he woke up that day and never tweet anything, he wouldn't have got cancelled. And it's so interesting when you look at life and you look at the perspectives of the things you do, there's consequences to the actions you do, whether good, bad, or otherwise.
I got myself cancelled. I can't say, hey, you got me cancelled or you. My mouth got me cancelled. Cool. Accountability, right? Now, to come back, you're not come back unless you take accountability in the first place, right? And what I had to do was, when you get cancelled, it's like being outside of a building, looking in the building, and you can see everyone in there, but you're not allowed in there. And basically, I got to the point where I wasn't allowed to work. I wasn't allowed. So in my heart and mind, I was like, I'm not allowed to work. So if I went to prison, I'll be able to still get a job in the prison, you know? Or if I went to prison, I'd come out, my account would have still been there. They wouldn't have shut my account. But I'm actually being treated like I murdered someone here, literally, right? But I said to myself, you know what this is? It's the same thing, school. If you're too naughty in school, you get detention or you get suspended or you get blah, blah. Even in...
I listen, we used to have detention in school. Let me know in the comments below. I did. I had several of them. I still remember the actual detention room, It was actually a classroom, by the way. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? In secondary school, I remember, man. You know what I mean? Don't ask me what I got detention for, because I literally can't remember. So many years ago. But let's go.
Everybody's own social media accounts, right? In my account, I say, I got a new gal. This is my new thing. And then someone comes in there and says, da 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 da. Obviously, I'm a grown man, but if they come in there and say da 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 da, I can delete your comment and block you.
It's
the same thing, Wiley. If you come in a field and say blah blah blah, they can delete your comment and block you. You do it all the time. We all do it. If you block people, but you don't look at it that way. You just, I think, raw. Like I remember back in the day, one time, someone come in there, shut up, Wiley, thing. I just have to delete and block because you're doing too much. It's the same. That's the way. That's the only way to look at it. And they also, a system would look at it like I see this the other day. I think Drake was suing Universal. Yeah, and I was like, I was scared for him because obviously I know him.
Why?
I know who's with him, and I know who's Universal. Business.
Wait. Wiley was scared for Drake. That's mad. Never expected that. The same one that was dissing Drake. The same one. This was prior to the Kendrick beef. This is prior to the Pusha T Stitch beef. Do you know what I mean? What can I say? Because Wiley also called him a culture vulture as well. Do you understand? And I'm not saying it's because of Wiley's comments calling him a culture vulture why I believe Drake is a culture vulture. I mean, I could come to my own conclusion based on facts, evidence, all that stuff there to see that, yeah, he is a culture vulture. So I don't. When he did that lawsuit, I didn't feel sorry for him. You get me? You get what you're going. Because at the end of the day, you entered into a rap beef. You're gonna get what's expected. Where the thing is, do you know what's so mad? Yeah, but the with that situation, it's like Drake would have been more respected had he just literally said nothing. I mean, when I say nothing, not do any lawsuit for defamation, he would have been respected. I personally, I don't know about you, could leave your answer comments below. I'm not a Drake fan, never have been, but the thing is, I would have respected him. I'd be like, bro, man went toe to toe with, like, you know what I mean, a rap battle with Kendrick. He lost, but all right, cool. I respect it because I said it in my reaction. Yeah, reactions on my other channel, but like I said it because it's like rap is hip hop is rap battles are more like a sport, isn't it? Do you understand? It's like so no one's saying, and here's the thing, yeah, you can say, yeah, Bob, what if he's saying, what is Kendrick saying about Drake? Is it true? Is it not true? Some of it may be true, may not be true. The whole thing of saying you make music that pacify and I make music that amplify. Was it you make? I forgot what it is, but basically he said you make music that pacified. And I could double down on that line, but stay this time. That's random act of kindness. That's a subjective thing in terms of you make music that pacified and you make music that put people to sleep. But the double entendre is you make music for young people. Hence why I said I could double down on that line, but I will spare you this time. That's random acts of kindness. That's the point I'm trying to make. Like, because remember, it's all subjective. Do you understand? Now, one could argue: is it fact that he has a daughter? Who knows? I don't know. Is it fact that Kendrick is a wife beater? One could there's no facts in regards to that, as far as I'm aware. But again, it's hyperbole, and if someone wants to believe it's true, that's on them. And as far same thing with is Drake you know what I'm saying? Well, does he like minors? Again, that's if you want to believe that or not, that's on you. But if we're going based on the information that we have, it may seem as though that's true because Drake is the one that also presented that information while using AI. Let's keep it moving.
Wise,
Anyway,
and I
let's
was
go.
like, that's not going to work out well because if me and you are both bank robbers, I can't wake up on Tuesday and say, you're a bank robber. We're both bank robbers, you know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's deep stuff. And even with the music industry, like, I am in the music industry. I'm in bed with companies, corporations, and you can't just get out of bed. You're in bed. Every 6 times, 8 times a year, we get paid royalties if it's popping. Yeah. So you're in bed with them anyway. You ain't going anywhere. Yeah. So it's like I had a whistleblower moment. Because, like I said, if we're all down the market and we're selling fruit and veg and this and that, but I've got a little side hustle going on around the back and you have, I can't shout down the market, he's got a side hustle going on. Everyone is trying to do something. That's the truth. So these are the things I had to learn. It's not like I'm not a gangster, but gangster culture is this. Like gangster culture and business are not really much different. They're very much different. It's not, bro.
Facts. This is why when you look at it, and we'll react to it another day for another time, but I'm pretty sure there's certain artists. I'm not saying Jay-Z is a gangster, but we can get into certain things, certain aspects. But it's one of the reasons why he is financially successful, whether you like it or not. There's a reason why. Do you know what I mean? I think Yo Gotti, for example, I'm not saying he's a gangster, but there's a reason why he's highly successful. I say highly successful because once you make $1 million, you're highly successful. Do you know what I'm saying? Same thing with Gucci Mane. Like whether you want to agree whether he has treated his artists right or wrong, that's on you. I can't say anything in regards to that. Same with Master P. You know what I mean? Same thing with Birdman. All these people, it's the same thing. And I know I'm using America as an example, but that's the example I can give for now.
When I
Let's go.
was growing up, I
Remember,
know, man.
gangster started a big part of the music
Yes,
scene,
bro.
And it ain't really changed. But there's different ways of the gangster thing to run, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And if you ask me what is my culture, it's on that side. It is like, I'm not on the other side, I'm on that side. Music's what I love, and I've grown up with that side of people, not telling me to do nothing, but you know what I'm saying? So when I was in normal, like the hood and in that world, I know, man, if they come and they come and they pay for 5 boxes, if one box is missing, it's gonna be a long day, brother. For someone in business, yeah. If you come and you bought 5 boxes and one's missing, someone could turn around and say, it's nothing personal, it's just business. It's this, it's like, and then you sit there and you think, then you know, this one's not about violence. This one is about, if you wind me up and I work in YouTube and you put your video up, I'll make sure you get 10 views. If you mess about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's it. I accept it.
Who guided you back through? You said you're getting help guided back through.
Yeah. So getting back.
You're just letting you back in now.
Well, basically, there are people who worked with me, who know me, and they kind of like, right, we know you're not really that, but you've had a bad day in the office and you've had arguments with him, and basically we've always thought that he might not be good for you or you wasn't good for him or whatever, manager thingy-wise. So they kind of picked me up and said, right, we're going to do this, we're going to try that. And, you know, like, whereas if I would have got a booking before, there would have been a letter come through saying, right, you can't do this.
The letters ain't saying no more.
Yeah, he said this, this, and this, and this. You can't book him. And then
That's crazy.
the person they could. A lot of people get scared though at that point and think,
don't want to burn bridges.
We don't want to
keep it. Don't want a headache.
Don't want to wind up anyone. So it's only Wiley.
Yeah, so that's over with that. How did you do with that at the time though? Because that must have been a fucking hard time in your life, bro.
It was very hard. It had to happen though. I was complacent. That's why it happened. It happened because I was in the system, protected with it. Like Stormzy, you see like Stormzy come in, winning, boom, boom, boom. Obviously he is where he is today, doing whatever he is doing, but Stormzy will tell you he's had a good run. He come in there, got his bread, and he's having a break. You can't have every day of every moment anyway. You have a run, go on tour, step off, you might have a kid or something, and then you come back, however that works, in family, and then you go again. You're supposed to go on like 1, 2, 3 year spurts, step off, 1, 2, 3. That's what I've noticed watching Ed Sheeran and Adele.
Yeah.
Whereas we don't want to step off. Like if I had a hit in 08, I want one in 09 and 010 and 11. I'm not saying, right, I've had a hit, let me step out of the way and it's my man's turn. That's not how we think. No one wants to get out of the way. But you have to, so to let the new talent through. So,
but you've had longevity. See, one thing I'll say, you've had longevity. See, like enough of the guys.
Yeah.
You lot have had longevity, 20-year runs and all of that, and that it can't run perfect for 20 years.
It can't
run perfect for 20 years.
It's a job where your job is to speak. Anyone's job, anyone who's got a job and the job is to speak, one day you could possibly be cancelled. And the only reason I say that is because if you've got your own mind and opinion, that's what it will be coming from. You get cancelled.
You see, this is why I said, this is why I've titled it this way, my live stream or the video this way, because everybody needs to be seeing this. So make sure you share this with everybody that you know, because it's so mad when you deep the perspective of someone who's been cancelled. They will let you know exactly what time it is. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? But listen, I will say this though, leave a comment in the comments below. Make sure you like, share, all that stuff there. Gonna take a quick break. Just gonna pour more water and then we get back to that. All right. So yeah. All right, people, we're back. Please go ahead. Make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, Wiley is dropping a lot of wisdom. All right. So if you want more wisdom, I'm going to highly recommend you go to the link in the pinned comments after the live stream, and basically in the pinned comments you will see the link to purchase your book in regards to the 365 days worth of wisdom. And purchase yours. Listen, I get disclaimer, I get paid a small commission, but as you can see, it's a paid promotion, so it is what it is. Let's keep it moving. Let's go.
Cancelled because you've got an opinion that doesn't go well with someone or people. So it's like there's this girl, Lynn May. Yeah, I really like Lynn May. Like,
Yeah, shout
Oh,
out.
wow.
I like her on a level of like, I watch all of her stuff, yeah, and sometimes I'm scared for her
Because she's out.
because she's the wickedest. She's wicked. She doesn't even give two. It's like, but she knows how to speak. She knows how to articulate herself so
Definitely.
well
Definitely.
that you can't really chat to her. But
And she's cool as well, you know.
She's
I know
blessed,
she's
she's
cool.
blessed.
She's blessed, man. Trust me.
I really like Lynn May, but what I'm saying is she's dangerous.
Yeah.
Like,
Even to herself, she's
in
potentially
that,
dangerous.
have you seen that woman, Candice Owens?
Yeah.
So Lynn May,
In the UK, Candice always been. I said
sometimes I watch her thing and I think, are they coming for her? Are they going to come for her? Is someone going to come to her and say, excuse me, you're doing too much, ever? And then the next morning I see her on the thingy.
That's the thing.
Red lipstick, red dress, looking good and that. And then I sit there and I think, you know what, Kylie, you are from there. And what she does, she's obviously, that's what she wants to do. She's obviously studied and done whatever she's done. And that's what she does, right?
Yeah.
We do music. That's what I do. So when she's talking, I don't actually know everything that she's dealing with, but she does.
She knows what she's doing.
she knows.
So when I'm scared, like, ooh, she ain't got nothing to worry about. She knows what she's doing. Otherwise, she wouldn't be.
That's right. Yeah, she knows the game.
She's a good example though, because she knows what she's saying. And sometimes I think, are they scared of her? Is she doing a lot in there?
Yeah, I love it.
Like when they leave the things, are they sitting there thinking, oh, Lynn? You know what I'm saying? But
Only she would know. But she's got some things coming for next year. She told me you'll see more of her.
Okay.
You're going to see more of her.
Is she going to do a pod or anything like that or no?
Don't know if she's going to do that, but she's got some projects coming, some big projects coming.
Okay.
She's doing some good things.
Okay.
She's actually helped me out with a couple of things. She sent a couple of people this way as well, you know?
Right. So you don't see how genuine.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I've got that out the blue call, and she's like, yeah, such and such, from such a network, and she's freeboard stuff.
She's proper. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Bro, I didn't know
but
that.
I also know, like, so on
I
Monday,
told
I'm
you to
working
show
with her on Tuesday. She posts something.
Yeah, she
bruv.
posts that. We can't fuck with when she's on to the man then. I can't fuck with her with that.
Yeah, then she does that and I think,
But sometimes I think she knows what she's doing.
it's
She's
her own person, isn't it?
she's
but then
marketing.
She is marketing.
She's marketing.
Man. But then I think, Lynn, I'm rocking with you on Monday.
Yeah,
you
then
know?
you killed me on
And then
Tuesday. You killed me on Tuesday. You killed me on
She's
Tuesday.
sick though. She's sick, but
Yeah,
she's really good at what she does, and that's all I'm saying. So it's one of them. It's like,
No, I get it.
it's touchy, bro.
Yeah,
You don't
it's
know
that
who-
line. You're walking that line at times.
Yeah.
You're walking that tightrope.
Like there's a line going on now that I can see, and it's like Clue. Clue is clever.
Very
Listen,
clever.
Clue is
He's done well, man. He's done well.
He's good.
He's done
He
well.
knows how to
He's-
talk too.
Yeah, he's smart. And I'll say this, he's internet ready. He's internet ready.
Blood. He knows how to talk.
He's internet ready. I have to give props to him.
But they're doing
He
a
tried
lot.
to use my name at first for clout, but it's all love. I understand the game because
Okay.
it's the game.
It's their
It's the
game.
game. It's the game. But I have to give him his props because he's actually good at what he does.
He is. And the other day I was
good at
watching
what
him
he
and
does,
I was thinking,
It's actually content, man. Shout out to Clue, man.
I'm not even doing it. But you're making me feel like I'm doing it. I'm not even doing it. We're doing too much at the minute.
Yeah.
Then I looked at the clicks and the thing and I said, let's walk away. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing, but it's a lot, man.
No, it is a lot. I worry sometimes at the direction it's going. It goes a bit mad. But then I'm glad when they got the sense to kind of
Rein it in.
rein it in.
Where's
Rein it
Ginger
in.
J now? Is he alright?
He's all right.
Okay.
I spoke to him. He's all right. He's kind of waiting for his moment to try and do some bits and pieces.
I feel sorry
You know
for
what I
him.
mean? Yeah.
I'm not saying he's right.
Of course, we all said that he's not right, but
He's
he's
not
human
right.
at the end of the day. We don't get it right every time.
Nah,
We don't get it right
And
every
if you
time.
grow up in a melting pot, brother, listen to me. If you grow up in a melting pot, unfortunately, you don't know who's going to choose who they want to be together. And that's it. It's like
But it's how we came across though.
it's sad, actually. When I heard him talking of why and how and why he thinks that way, I feel sorry for him. Because that means that his way and that way that they grew up, that's how that went. It's like my family showed me the way, a different way. And they didn't rule out anyone. They didn't say.
Shout out to everyone watching. Shout out to everyone. I appreciate everyone watching. Turn on post notification if you haven't already. Make sure you like, leave a comments below. Make sure you share. Yeah, there's a lot of insightful information that's being shared in this episode. Do you know what it is? I'm just trying to figure out this whole Ginger J situation. I don't really like talking it. I haven't really that subject there. I left it alone. But as far as I'm talking about in general, when it first happened at that time, I left it alone for a reason. And as far as what's his name, as far as Clue, Clue really does have a clue. And this is what I'm saying, not because he's from South London or anything like that. I thought, I need to react to his stuff, Bouncer stuff. I was gonna react to the whole Bouncer versus Clue stuff as well, by the way. And I thought, you know what? No. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But in the future, I will react I will react to more Clue stuff if possible. I don't want to make promises that I can't keep in it, but if I do get onto it, make sure you like, comment, all that stuff there. But yeah, man, I did say I'm gonna try and react to more UK content. So if that is the case, then that is the case. It just depends on certain things and certain situations. But let's go.
You can or you can't with it. They said
right.
who you love, who you love. And I saw them, my uncle and auntie together. So I kind of saw what I was kind of going to be dealing with. But once you go to school, college, and you're who you like, bro.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? If you got a Brazilian thing, Dan Ross Clark.
Come on.
Yeah, or if you got, it doesn't actually matter anymore. Just if two people like each other, let them like.
Yeah.
The problem is Ginger J. You know, when we feel confident in. So you know, if I like all gal. When I was a young man, I've been out with a girl Chinese girl.
I knew you was gonna say Chinese girl.
Indian, all gal. I just love all gal. That beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So if I look at one and I think that's what I love, right? But if my first girlfriend, who I loved out of this world, and I remember, she cheated on me. I was a DJ on Rinse FM and Play Galero, and they were my MCs, Brown Brothers. And my first girlfriend, who would have been like a version of my mum, right? So I'm not saying I'm looking for, but you get me, without people being silly, right?
Yeah, everyone should be mature enough to know what's going on.
Yeah,
and so that's what so I loved her. She cheated on me. I was upset. I still love her. Like, I still have love for her. She was my first girlfriend, right? She's blessed. But she cheated on me. That gave me like a bad perception of, not of her, but moving forward, it was hard for me to, I didn't heal. So I was like jumping around this girl, that girl, and I used to blame her. It's not her. Like, she cheated on you and that made you a thingy, but then you have to heal. She can't help you heal.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we just go for who we go for, but I feel sad that he felt that way. Like, bro, I've been made to feel like this, so this is how I feel, and I like this and this and this. I feel sorry for him, because that's programming. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if we didn't know of what talking to gal was, and we're just growing up, 4 years old, 5 years old, 6 years old, everywhere we look, and there is a Dior perfume.
Yeah.
That image It programs, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Trust me, I know man who live in certain ends north, and yes, they've had a girlfriend from their own culture, but they might just like them gal. So if I look in that area, a lot of them gal from that area might be Turkish, Cypriot, that.
Yeah, surroundings plays a big part,
right.
brother. I've got a cousin from, one of my cousins from Brixton. I remember maybe 10, 15 years ago, first time I bought in Bromley Shopping Centre.
Yeah.
He said he felt uncomfortable.
Don't lie.
He was like, he's not here today. He was like, no, this is mad. I said, what do you mean it's mad? Because he was just used to just seeing Brixton. It's more 90%, them times there, 90%.
90, yeah.
But now he's walking through, he's like, I feel uncomfortable. I said, right. But now, he loves white girl like him.
That's what I'm saying. So, and this is what it is, bro. I just feel like, just be human and be yourself.
I'm very on a human thing, bro.
Yeah, human.
Because there's worse things to be doing, bro.
Yeah,
like at the end of the day, and we weren't raised that way. When we were kids and our grandparents or whoever was taking us to church, they weren't saying like, oh, you know, but make sure you don't do that.
You know what I'm saying?
No, it was just people are people. And worse still, you know, as Caribbeans, as Africans, whatever, we was always good to the white people next door and the white people up the road, and you know that was our thing, innit?
Yes.
Like we always acted like, you know, welcome, come in. You get it? So, yeah, man, I get it.
And this is the thing. You see, so going back to that, in our cultures, they don't teach us to hate or think.
That's my point.
So that's where it's like, I found hope in that, right? Also, when I was cancelled, I was like, when I had to sit down and say, my parents and my family didn't even tell me who we were. So in the Muslim community, they're telling them who they are immediately. In the other communities, in my one, no one said you're this and this. They just said go in the world. Is this? And sometimes I sit there and I think, is that a good thing, mum and dad? Because you didn't tell me. You just left me in there to go in there and figure it out and think. And is that necessarily good? Or are we supposed to actually sit each other down and say, you know what? It's not about hate. It is about love. But in this world, you're not going to be loved by everyone. So you have to navigate things, stick together, blah. You know, like those conversations should be happening, bro.
100%.
They should. I'm not hating.
It's a generational thing, though. Like we're having a conversation now. Maybe the generation before weren't there yet.
Yes,
but we're the ones that experience it now. We're more multicultural.
They live for us, innit?
Yeah, literally.
That's actually interesting. That's deep. That's deep. Do you know why I'm saying this is deep? Is because growing up, I remember my foster mom, she would teach. I don't know what age I was when she told me this. All I remember was her telling me that you have to work double harder or 10 times. I can't remember the exact phrase, but she said you have to work harder than other people based on other people that don't look like you, basically. I can't remember the word verbatim. And it was like at that time, I never understood what she meant. If I'm honest with you, I never understood. Speaking of mom, anyway. And I never understood. So whereas I never understood, I was like, hey, so if that's the situation, and like when I got to the age of understanding, I didn't really. I guess in hindsight, it was already embedded for me to think that way, and that's why I've always tried to work as hard as possible. Do you understand? I don't get it wrong. Sometimes I get complacent, but I try to work as hard as possible and do my best as possible. But then also the mindset of like, well, why should I have to work just as hard to get the same thing as them? Basically, that's what she said. You have to work twice as hard to get the same thing as them or better. Yeah, or something like that. I never understood it at a particular time, but anyway, it's mad when you think about it, and it's not about hate either. It's not hate. It's wisdom. Like it's literally wisdom, because it's not saying you need to be. It's not saying that if they're lazy, they always get what they want, or they get what they want. It's more of you still need to work hard, but twice as hard. It's like putting you at a better advantage point. Do you know what I mean? It's setting you up good for life, because like now I understand it. As a grown adult, like I genuinely understand it. It's even making me think of where I work. I'm like, right, I still have to work twice as hard, bro. Like, what we doing here? Like, but anyway, let's keep it moving. Let's go.
Literally. But what's it like now? All right, boom.
Tell me.
You said you made an album. back at your mum's, you made an
Yes.
album, and people interpret it all kinds of ways.
Yeah, I've gone back to my mum. My mum's getting old. She comes.
Wait. Before Wiley continues, I remember that, yeah. The music connoisseur, I want to call him out. The music connoisseur was the one that put a caption that made it seem like, this is what I saw it from. It made it seem like, oh, Wiley's broke or something like that. I can't remember the full thing. And I'm like, no, he's not broken. Even when you play it, the video doesn't say that he is broke. He didn't say that he's broke. All he said was, you know what I mean? How can you interpret that as, how can you interpret what he said was broke? That doesn't make no sense. So you're trying to say, what, man can't go home to live with his mom? What, man can't go to the shop for his mom? What, man can't borrow money from his friends? What, man can't use your Oyster card to get on London transport? Like, what are we doing here? Like, genuinely, what are you doing here? So that's why I'm like, the music connoisseur, I don't know what his intentions were, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So then when I saw Bouncer's response, when he did a video, I was like, okay, you're not internet red. No, let me not do that. Shout out to Bouncer. But when I saw that video, I'm like, raw. Bouncer fell for it. I thought Bouncer would have been more intelligent enough to know that is literally painting a narrative, yeah, or pushing a narrative. And I thought he was against pushing narratives. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So that's what made me think, right, this is mad. But anyway, let's keep it moving.
Mine, whatever. I've
nice,
got to think about. She's getting old, and I know it's my mum.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not letting no one put in at old people's home. She's not seen her or nothing, but she's 70, and she's my mum. So I'm the only one who, I'm not going to let no one look after her. I will do it. Even then when I go there and she's like, just get out. I'm not going anywhere. I'll go in the kitchen on my laptop.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you in an hour.
Yeah.
Because in her head, she's thinking, oh, you're my son, but this is my space. I didn't get this space, so you can come and rear. And obviously I'm my son. So yeah. And I have to look after her though. So that's my main thing. But then when I'm doing it, they're like, why are these got his mouths? Why are these broke? I've gone to my mum because I need to look after her. Next week I'm going to my door. It's just what I've got to do as a son. And also some of my friends around me have lost their mum. Or lost their parents. Which scares me. And obviously I love them as brothers. So it's like, okay, Kylie. You know what I mean? We, as boys and even just girls, we could travel all around the world, go everywhere we want. But we got to remember that we have parents too. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I hear it.
That's what it is. It's like, bro.
Why do you think they turned it around? Because you said the Oyster card and all of that.
Yeah. Well, listen,
they were saying you were broke.
I love an Oyster card. You know, I've always had an Oyster card for bands.
Yeah, come on, keep it local, bro.
Yeah,
keep it local.
Because what I learned.
Stay grounded.
Yeah, like, I learned this a long time ago. I can't get around London quicker than on a tube. You know, like, I've got a meeting about 100 racks there.
Listen to me. I get you, can't. I jump on, bro, if you tell me I've got to go central London, like, I'm jumping on train and tube, bro. I got people at Charing Cross Station all the time, brother. Yeah, like, you see what I'm saying to you? That don't mean nothing to me. Yeah, I've got to do that. That's the way I've made a lot of my money, whether I had a car, bike. London moves slow, man.
Yeah, so I do that.
In traffic.
I have to do that. And also,
that's actually true. London does move slow for the traffic.
The way I make money is I go to the studio and I record something, or I get a recording with somebody, right? And then when that recording is there, whether it's good, whether I say it's sick or not, there's another part where you've got to get it into the world, market, promo, da. And sometimes, because I've worked in a major label, I know how they think. So when I've got a record and I know I've got a release, or I know I want to do business, or someone likes something, like I've done a remix of Dua Lipa, people like it. So I could go and sell it. Then someone might say, no, don't go and sell it, wait, Warner might come and take it, right?
What's that one called? Do a Wiley or something?
Do a Wiley, right?
Do a Wiley, yeah. Go on.
But the thing is, when I do these things, enable for me to actually process how I'm gonna get it out there, how I'm gonna sell it, I have to go for a walk. Like, every time my people have seen me achieve something, it's because of that train stuff, thinking on the train, messaging, business mind, not smoking all bare weed. You know, back in the day, man, them bun weed, walk in the office with stink of weed. I can't do that one. I had to cut all that out. So I go for walks to think of, what shall I do? How will I do it? What will I negotiate on this point? And I have to do it. I can't, if I drove, I wouldn't be able to think.
I hear it.
And if I was sitting down, I wouldn't
It
be
makes a
able to
difference. No, I can relate to that.
You know
You're
what I
not
mean?
broke.
No.
I know you're not broke anyway.
And even if I was.
And if you was broke.
I got friends to lend me a $5.
There you go.
I have. And banter, I would have asked you for a $5, actually. But I like banter. And I know what he's doing. And guess what?
You understand it, because you know the game.
I do. If you can do this, and you got 410K followers, and you've got people thinking, and we're giggling and laughing, and I'm rolling on the floor, and you can get paid from it, do it. Because guess what? We could be doing much worse get paid.
Yeah.
We could be acting ignorant and just being silly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it's a man from the road and he works out, you know what? Maybe I'm an idiot, brother. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because you're messing about. Obviously, some people might not like it. When they see you, it might get pull up, or you see them, whatever. But if you can get the bread that way, get it.
Yeah.
And go home.
It's a victimless crime, bruv. It's not.
He's at home anyway.
Did you make a diss track for him?
Literally.
No. I'll give him a little line. I'll give him one little line. Man, want to sit in Dubai chatting shit from a chair. One little line. And also,
he showed love though when he made the result.
Yeah, it's love.
He knows what it is.
It's love, and it's more to do with, because I was in Dubai, but the thing is, I've got business there. I've got to go back. But when I was there, I realised that.
Wait, he's got business in Dubai. I didn't know that. I wonder what business. This is what I'm trying to say. People need to understand, like, one thing I will always respect about Wiley is it's beyond just music. So I need to understand what business he has, and you know what I mean? Because I think this scene would be great if they understand who does what and how. Because look at Crep, for example, right? Look at the businesses he has outside of just doing music. Even with Conan, they have a supermarket, bruv. A supermarket in the ends. If you told me that when they were in Gypset, that Crepta and Conan would have a superstore in Croydon in the ends, I would say you're lying. I would say you're a liar. You are super highly delusional. That's what I would have said. If you told me that Crep would create a baby product or baby brand called Nala's Baby, do you know what I mean? Like, again, I would say you are insane. You're insane, bruv. How? Like, how? Now, if you tell me they were doing their parties and stuff like that, or events, I'll be like, yeah, I'll believe that. That's believable. But things that you would think otherwise, it's like, nah, it's not. In fact, they even had crepes and cones as well. That was also in Croydon. And if it wasn't for the whole 2020 situation, that still would have been a thing. Do you understand? I'm telling you that from now. I think they got another thing, if I remember correctly. But we'll get into that another day for another subject, because I'm interested in things like that, business, finance, all that stuff there. That's what I'm interested in. If you're interested in stuff like that, hit the link in the comments. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on the post notifications, and yeah, let's see where it goes from here. Let's go.
I gotta go home, because as much as I love what's going on here, it's great for my children, but I have to go on the floor, on the ground where the work's happening. It's too comfortable there.
Yeah,
that's why he's doing it. He's a bit bored. You're comfortable there. He's I know what he's doing, bro. He's just what?
Hey, Wiley is internet ready. That imitation of Aki. I can't wait for Bounce's response to this. I honestly can't wait. I honestly cannot wait.
Can. He's just winding them up. And he's also got good convo. He'll tell you, like, rah, work with this one. They thought I was doing that. I work with Little Man, that. I work with Dig, that. He thinks I'm bum. So he's very transparent.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it is. I think people relate to.
100.
Yeah.
Was you glad that, what did you think of Chip's reply to Ambush? Bit of a reply.
I like Chipmunk, you know. I think Chipmunk is he's a smart guy. And, you know, like, at the time, I remember I was on the net like, Chip. But usually, if Ambush would have sent for you, you would have wiped him out quick. That's why I'm just shit. I'm an old man when I'm doing that. To keep it moving. And when I spoke to him, he reminded me of something, right? That sometimes if you just, like for instance, when people used to send for me, I should just send back because I knew what the game was. I just need to, you want to get in there, I'll get you in there. For Chipmunk, his thing's different. He's saying, do you even deserve it though? Right, so I'm just going to be ignorant and naive. If you want to see it happen, then you're just going to say, no, but you're going to try and cut past Chipmunk, yeah? It's like Jake Paul and Joshua.
Yeah.
Right. He's looking at it like, but my man's not on my level, so I'm not going to do it. Because we're just going to see it. We won't say anything. I respected him saying that because just because I will do it, it doesn't mean he has to. You know what I'm saying? And he reminded me of...
Here's the other thing, yeah. Here's the other thing. You see with that situation, yeah, this is why I didn't want... I wanted him to reply, but I'm like, I don't want him to reply. Because it's like, if you look at his situation, yeah, look at the whole... I forgot what they call it. Yeah, look how it started. It started because of the UK scene, UK rap versus America, basically. Do you get it? It started because of that. And because it started because of that, you now have to put into consideration that if it started because of that, why is Ambush trying to literally ambush the whole movement? And I was seeing it as a movement because I'm thinking this could help the UK scene and American scene as far as rap is concerned. You understand? That's how I was seeing it as. And I was looking forward to reacting to that content, but then it's like, all right, John, it is what it is. But then when you're dissing your own person from your own, you know what I mean? And they're both from North London, so it's like, what's the point? You don't deserve a response.
Of when it was Bugsy Malone. And then I sat there and I thought, you know what? If I made one Bugsy Malone, I'm not trying to make two.
I hear it.
You know what I'm trying to say?
I hear it.
And Bugsy done his own thing anyway. I didn't know him, but Bugsy Malone was doing his own thing. It's not that he needed Chipmunk, but I guess it didn't hurt.
Definitely didn't hurt. Definitely didn't hurt.
Did it hurt? What? Didn't hurt. But he was doing his own thing, yeah.
And this is why, again, Trillery, you see, that's what Trillery could have done with the whole Nole situation. Do you understand?
With Chip like now.
Yeah, we're good. But he's like Wiley. He's Wiley now.
Yeah.
Remember, he's clever kid, A-levels, GCSEs, all that stuff. He's Wiley,
he's very
literally.
smart.
But if I said to him, you just reminded me of myself, he'll say, what are you talking about? Because you can't see. If I'm 46 and you're blah, blah, what I can see because of time and age and experience, you can't. It doesn't matter what you've got. I've lived longer, and you're not dumb, you're not stupid, but like, he might get upset. Say if he said to me, like one time, I remember I was trying to get Lethal B on the tune, yeah? And I was like, give me the tune, I'll get Lethal B on it. He was like, yeah, but don't give it to him. I was like, well, how am I gonna give him the tune if I don't get it to him? So I said, cool, send him a tune. Then I give it to him to go and do the tune. I want him on it. Then when I spoke to him, like Wiley, right? So I'm trying to explain to him, oh no, you're reminding me of myself. You're Wiley right now. In his head, he could be thinking, I'm not Wiley. But I just mean that bit, you know what I mean? So, but he's just passionate.
Yeah.
If you do get Lethal B on it, go there, don't give him it, get the verse and send it back, you're doing too much. Lethal B's a grown man. I'm giving him the tune to put the verse on. And he was really, really upset, like as if you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's when I knew because last time he wasn't like that. He wasn't sensitive to stuff, and he wasn't so.
Did the tune happen?
No, the tune came out, but Lethal wasn't on it. And then I was sat there and I was like, raw. So I get cancelled, and I'm come back here to try and make it all right for us. And I get in there, and you lot don't even like each other. I might as well go home. You know what I mean? But I can't.
For real.
And what it is in grime is, listen, lads, I'm gonna have to. You know when an older person or a parent bang their head together?
Yeah.
Just bang your head together, because it's not the road where man have hurt each other and there's bodies and that. It's not.
No,
It's petty. Get over it. You don't like me because something. Okay, but what have I actually done to you? Nothing. I just didn't like it when you said this. All right, cool. I'm sorry. Let's get over it. Have we really got to run each other down about foolishness? You saw what London just was. The last kids who did it, yeah? You know drill?
And there's a lot of wisdom being dropped. Make sure to subscribe and turn on your post notification. Got more content coming on the way. I ain't gonna try to pause as much. You know what I mean? Let's keep it moving. Let's go. Make sure you subscribe, turn on your post notification. Like I said, more content coming. Shout out to all the returner subscribers. Like, for real.
Drill reminded me of, it's a time in your life when you're young. So it's not just because they went through that. Shit has been going on in London forever.
Yeah.
Okay? Whether there's a genre there or not. And when I saw that one happening, and I was sitting there, my daughter was listening to it and stuff, I sat there and I thought, you know what? Parents who lose children are not going to be for this. And they will go with every single way they can, government-wise, police-wise, and thingy-wise, to get this out of here, because no one wants to lose a child because of.
True.
Do you know what I'm saying? And then I could be clever and say, well, the streets are the street and the music's the music. And then someone's gonna say, but in that song, he said, come and get your brethren. He's so, you know, and you know me, I bend over backwards for my people, but I'm saying in there, I knew that the parents were gonna be like, nah. If I was a parent, lost a child, I'm not.
Not trying to hear all of that. Not trying to hear
I
that.
don't want to know. I'm standing with everything to try and shut it down, which is unfair because on the other side, I would have been one of the kids.
Yeah. Of course.
Mad, isn't it? Irony and hypocrisy and human
Life,
traits.
man.
And growing up. Yeah, growing up in London as well.
Growing up in London, bro, man.
And the fucking student becomes the teacher, the
It's
child
just-
becomes the parent.
It's
and all.
crazy,
There you
bro.
go.
Yeah, you get to see what
There
from
you
the other
go.
side of the.
And there's no manual, is there? There's no
blueprint to it,
book,
bro. There's nothing. We're having to learn. We're learning how to raise kids, dealing with what our parents showed us, plus dealing with what we know life brings. So we're trying to adapt to that. Like, right, we've seen how it is outside, so now we're trying to adapt the whole thing.
And also,
I don't want my son
life
to go through that.
changes
I don't want my
while
son to
you're.
experience this. Don't go there. Don't go this. But there's no manual, bro. That's why I said we're learning every single day, bro.
Yeah.
And communication's key though for me. I think when I'm talking to my kids, I want them to be able to talk to me about anything. I want them to know that, listen, come
Don't
and
feel
tell
like
me.
they got to hide shit.
Yeah, don't hide nothing from me, bro. Because we've probably seen it all already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You said earlier about you turned up at the Skepta, at the Maxim's birthday party on purpose.
Yeah, man.
Now,
I put myself there.
you put yourself there, right?
I had
Which
to.
co-signs-
For grime.
And I know you do this because Mac 10 said you turned up. He said, I saw it was him that said to me, he was here and he said, I was hoping that Wiley would come when Dizzy was there. He goes, I was hoping. He goes, I
was
put it,
luck.
kind of put it out in the air. He goes, I won't say I put it together, but I kind of, you know, I kind of just, so talk to me about that whole setup. And
That was luck. Every day I've been going to West London, Harrow Road, Mozart Estate, helping my brothers. So K9 is an MC. And when I got cancelled, he came and he kind of didn't let me give up. And he kind of said, you're not giving up. We're going to keep going. So it's my duty to go back and to his area. He was that younger musical mob and rare. So I'm going there to help him how he helped me. He was in East London having the time of his life. I'm come to West, let me have the time of my life.
Yeah.
Rum punch and Cali and food, right?
Yeah.
I'm having the time of my life there. And over there, sorry, train of thought. What was the question again?
Mac 10.
Mac 10. Yeah, so I go there every day, but I was leaving from Bethnal Green. And every day I walk through there and then I go get the Elizabeth line. I found the Elizabeth line. Quick, Paddington, 10 minutes. I'm gone.
Yeah.
Hey, Elizabeth line is quick though,
And
for real.
this
for real.
day
You know,
when I
you
walked
know.
there, I walked past and a photograph man, he was like, Wiley, what are you here for? And I was like, no, I'm just going West London. I'll go this way every day. And he was like, he smirked and he didn't say what was there, yeah? I walked further down, I saw someone, they said, what are you doing there? You know, Dizzy's there. I was like, where? I didn't see him. And he was like, yeah, Dizzy's in the Arch, Mat 10. But he showed me the thing and I was like, oh shit. It had a few, I was like, okay. And I thought, he might not want me there. Let me just go, going to West London. I carried on to Liverpool Street. And when I got to Liverpool Street, I was thinking, this could have been the time, innit? I walked back. Could have been, if I would have went to Harrow Road, I would have missed it.
Yeah.
So, because it's that photographer, man. Like, he obviously got there early because he knew, innit? But the photographer, man.
Shout out to the photographer.
He was like, can I just take a picture? I was like, oh, really? Yeah. Shit. So I'm glad though, because I wanted to do that, and I wanted to see him, and for him to not feel like he can't pass the mic to me, or I can't pass the mic to him. You get me? So special moment, though.
Very special.
Very
moment.
special.
Peak moment. And that made everyone smile for artists.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Trust me, dog.
You lot stayed in contact?
Yeah, like the thing with him is he's been through a lot, and he went through it young. I got a little bit older before I went through some shit. So when you're young and you go through shit,
and he was young as well.
Bro. Yeah. And
listen, my reaction to that reunion set is on this channel, yeah? So make sure you go run out the numbers on that, yeah? Because that was a moment. Like, it was a moment. That's the only way I can explain it. Like, it's like and just the fact the way he told it, it wasn't a thing where they called each other and said, we're gonna, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a thing where Mac 10 called him, BJ Mac 10 called him and said, you know what I mean? It wasn't that. It was literally the fact that it was happening anyway with, I believe, anyway, you heard the story, but it's just that the photographer called him. Photographer told him about, or not told him like that, but it's like, man, I don't like. Hey, Wiley needs a docu-series, man. He needs a docu-series. I kid you not. He needs one immediately. But let's keep it moving. Let's go.
No one really understands. Like, I was trying to explain this to someone. I didn't want to talk about it, but I was saying, like, bro, on that island in Ayia Napa, it was so solid, and all their friends, and all their friends. Now, obviously, that's a nightmare. Anyway. Yeah. Just anyway. Not because I'm a dickhead or he's not a dickhead. It's just a nightmare.
No. Yeah. I get it.
And that's what he didn't know that was the nightmare we're walking into. And obviously I did, but it was just too late. And I hate bringing it up because we're all young, we all make mistakes, and I don't want to judge no one about nothing. I really don't. That's saying is so powerful. Don't throw stones if you live in. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to be living in a glass house and throwing all the stones. Okay, so you know what I mean. It's a sad thing, and but you know what? It makes me happy. We're still alive.
Yeah. Fuck. I'm telling you, brother. And sometimes if there was no that, there would be no this. You know, it has to go that way. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Maybe you two were meant to go separate ways and come back together. You know what I mean? It might not have worked. You don't know, bro. You don't know. You don't know. But I'm glad that you men have reconnected. That's the most important thing.
It is.
He's cold. He's cold.
He is.
You brought through some cold artists, bro. Like some good and that's what it is as well. Some good people as well. Because the first time I knew of Chip, I know Chip was already doing his thing. I know he had a couple tapes out there and all that. But the first time I really knew of Chip is when you was kind of bringing him through. First I knew of Dizzy was the same. So yeah, I don't think people can really question your thing as far as like trying to forward the culture. I know you've always been very for that.
That's what we call him the Godfather.
That's your thing. Answer me this.
Yeah.
Bushkin says, he might have started Grime.
Bushkin, I'll tell you what
Bushkin
Bushkin
did. From
did.
his perspective, can you understand where he's coming from his perspective?
Bushkin, this is what Bushkin did do. Heartless Crew,
I should say. Heartless Crew,
yeah. Heartless Crew were the first.
Shout out Bush still.
Big him up.
Good guy, man. Cold MC.
Heartless Crew were the first I saw in garage. But on the level with Mike, Rough Cut Lloyd and all of them. So kids of garage. They are kids of garage. The problem is that the griming is not, even though it's coming from garage, they didn't label me grime. They labeled Dizzy it.
Got you.
Dizzy's the first person they said was grime. So that's where people were getting it mixed up. I was garage. I was jungle and garage.
I remember.
The music I was making to try and get into garage was a bit dark. I wanted to be like Wookie. So in the end, if the beats were a bit dark, the people who were playing like soulful house garage wouldn't have been playing our beats. So then we would have been just over here, and then it just did its own thing.
You think about it in hindsight.
Bushkin, I know why he says it, because sometimes I sit there and I look at neutrino and oxide.
Cold.
This is, see, when you talk, you have to be careful, because when people say, yeah, I'm this guy and that thing, forget Wiley, you think, when I come and talk and I say neutrino and oxide, no one was nowhere. When neutrino and oxide was somewhere, nobody was anywhere. And that's the truth. When Maxwell D was serious, Maxwell D, don't let me get serious. No one was anywhere. When Glamour Kid and Shola Amma was somewhere, we wasn't anywhere. So you got to tell the truth, because the time will tell it. You can actually look on the internet and it tells you who and where.
Facts.
So Bushkin, I feel like he was, to me, the kids of garage who, they wasn't necessarily spitting bars like Devlin and Scorcher. They were still doing hosting. But Mighty Mo had lyrics. So Mighty Mo could say it, actually. Bushkin was still host, still a bad man on the mic. But he beat us in the Pay As You Go in a clash, which means he knew the Yardman way.
Come on.
Yeah, so that's why I respect him. He was from the Yardman point of view, but I think where they're calling Dizzy grime, Dizzy grew up on Project Pat and No Limit and Dirty South. He did not grow up on Ragga.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So he knew me because he liked Jungle.
Yeah.
So he was a Wiley fan because he heard Wiley MCing in Jungle. So it's like, the reason for the word grime is Dizzy. So to be his older or a product of him, or
to really,
that gives it a whole nother perspective. I've always mentioned, there was another interview, and I can't remember where it's from, but he did mention, I'm talking about Wiley, he did mention about Soul Solid. Like, I remember that. He did kind of mention Soul Solid with the, you know what I mean? I think because of the whole set, like the whole, you know what I mean, the MCs, but like coming together like that on the set, but and like the spitting bars. Because when you think about it, as much as Soul Solid were marketed as garage, there was a certain part of their music that didn't sound like garage. It just didn't. It didn't even you listen now, some of it don't sound like grime either. It just sound like Soul Solid have their own sound, their own unique sound. It's hard to explain, but it's the predecessor to grime. And Wiley's right. The first artist that was marketed as grime is Dizzy Rascal. The album, Boy in the Corner, is a grime album. That is arguably the first ever grime album. Now, one could question, after that, how many grime albums has there been? And the fact that Wiley has mentioned that Dizzy Rascal's been inspired by Project Pat and Master Be No Limit, all these people, there you go. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yes.
You going back to Jungle Thing? I see you got a flyer up for something.
I'm going to do event for Bassman.
Cold.
Yeah, I got a Bassman's thing, his birthday bash. I don't think they won't say like you have to do Jungle, but I could if I want.
I know. The first time I knew you were Jungle, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Rinse, I think. If you don't
Rinse
like
FM.
Rinse, go suck your mother.
Yeah, all of that.
You were like.
Yeah. Rico Dan is my guy. So when I was a kid, I just wanted to be Rico. And then I met him.
I remember it, but.
And then he took me radio.
Remember that I man on the tape. They call me Wiley Cat. I'm not too skinny, I'm not too fat. That's all you, innit?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been listening to them lately, because thinking.
But listening back to your
when I go to this Jungle rave, am I going to or not? Because I'm a bit scared. But I see P Money and all them mashing up the dance, and I'm like, blood. It's a lot though. It's fast. the music. It's a lot.
I know. I know.
I can't. I'm not sure, but yeah.
Yeah, the coldest. What do you think? Seeing Get Situation.
That's my brother, and I that's my brother. I've got love for my brother, and I understand, you know, a family lost someone, condolences and stuff, and it's a deep situation. The thing about these things is, I know what panic is. I know what panic is. So even though I haven't been in this situation, I know what panic is. I know what it is when a person panics and doesn't know what to do in the moment. I say that because a lot of the people talking might not. So it's easy to talk. It's too easy to talk.
Way too easy.
About a situation that you're not in, right?
Facts.
Which is why I shut my mouth, and that's my brother.
I've shut my mouth on.
If I make a mistake or he makes a mistake, that's still my brother. And I just pray the same way he would pray for me. That's my MC, that's my brother. No matter what you've said or what you've seen me and him go through, I will stand with him. I will go and visit him. Because what we do as a culture, what we sometimes do is we just leave each other to hang out and dry. This is not good. The other cultures that I've seen don't do that. They don't do that. They don't. My nan, my aunties and uncles might moan that my uncle or someone isn't got a job or he has an addiction or something.
But they're not leaving him out. We're not leaving him out.
Is going to say, if someone says, don't let him in the house, my nan will say, it's my child. Where else and where would he go? So I'm going to lay down and have a child and not. So,
I hear you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, it's deeper ones. And again, like a lot of the people talking out on it, like, rah, my man and my man and my. I don't like that. I don't like it because, again, we all make mistakes. And when you panic, like, you have to have panicked yourself to know. And so that's why, bruv, I just think, yeah, bruv, I'm like, but why? But this, but that, but rare. That's his own mistakes.
And he'll know that.
That's his own mistakes, and
he will deal with it.
Yes,
he'll deal with it. Right, moving on from that. Yeah, I had Twinbee and Austin.
When?
They were here. I had them on the pod.
When be on the
So you ain't
podcast?
Oh.
seen all of them. You're up to date, Wiley.
I have not seen that one.
Nah,
Yeah,
either,
yeah, Twinbee
right,
and
what
Austin,
have I?
They said,
Regards to that.
I said, what's a moment in time that changed everything? Both of them said, wearing my Rolex changed the whole culture, changed the whole game for everyone. They said, without that, there's no Tiny Temper, there's no Tinchy, there's no this.
True.
You know this already.
Yeah.
That changed the game.
Again, in our culture, we need to understand we got to walk so the others can run.
That's right.
Walk so the others can run. Walk so the others can run. And even if you feel like, raw, I'm walking and I ain't even getting no time to run myself, just keep walking because you will get your time. Like, if I would have said to you or someone 5 years ago, blood, in 2024 or 2023, Flowdan's going to win a Grammy, and Flowdan's going to be, and Flowdan's going to be the guy.
Flowdan's won a
Everyone told
Grammy.
me to shut up. So this is it. It's like, I've learned, if you love something and you just stick in there, bro, no one knows what's possible. You know what I'm saying? So, but yes, they're right, because... And it's the same what I just said, Shola and Glamour Kid. Whoever came before us, if they didn't do it...
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But does the Godfather title, does it feel heavy on you?
I used to hate it, you know, because I felt like it was like a granddad thing. But
now the Godfathers are done.
No, it is. But you know when you're younger, and then one person says, I'm the king, or someone says, I'm the queen, the girl MC or whatnot, and then then they say, yeah, man, that's the Godfather.
That's interesting. I never even fathomed to think that's what he would think, but it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense because it is that like Pound Sterling saying, it's a heavy responsibility. But let's keep it moving. Let's go. Hit the subscribe button. You haven't already. Again, man, let's keep it moving.
The first time they say it, you feel like, bro, that was a Godfather. What's that guy? But then my daddy sat me down one day. He was like, he showed me. He said, here's one Godfather, here's the other one. He showed me James Brown. I was like, oh shit.
Come on.
That's
big titles, dog.
I know. But before that, I was just
Godfather and
like,
that.
bro, what is that?
Godfather's a big title. Landlord's a big title. You man have got big titles, fam.
Yeah.
That's big titles,
I
brother.
understand.
Yeah. We get to know what's going on with all of that, bro. It's you've earned it as well.
Yeah, that's what they said. Because they said to me, Wiley, it's not something you could have called yourself. Like, you could not have come out and said, I'm the this. Like, people have to say it, innit? Like, from seeing you actually do it or be it. Like,
so it's real. He popped up yesterday.
Yeah.
And I've got, give me a shout with Crazy Titch.
Yeah.
Popped out to defend you on the Trillery thing. He's like, nah. I was, what's he meant to do? You understand? Like, you know, too entitled.
Yeah. I love Trillery, man. You know what it is, though? It's her frustration.
No, 100%.
We all get it.
Listen,
I got it. When Skepta worked with this, like, I get it.
And even when she's talking, you can see she's got love for you.
Love.
She ain't saying it's not malicious. It's not spiteful. She's just talking her thing. But Titch popped out.
What did they say?
He was just like, listen, it's too much entitlement. Wiley's done a lot for so many people.
Facts.
We're just different in East London. We just get things done. You know what I mean? That was the kind of.
With her though, it is exactly that thing of. It is the frustration. Was she working with Dachavelli? Was she working with Dachavelli or no?
I don't know if I'd call it working.
No, sorry. I weren't, see what I'm saying? And I weren't even there. But what I'm saying is sometimes we get into circles and loops and it feels like we're going to go where we're going.
Yeah. And you know it's even worse when you've got that close and you don't get it and you've got to go again.
That's what I feel like it is.
No, we get it. But as far as Titch are moving up, we covered you.
Yeah, big up.
We've got to give Titch a little time.
Yeah, my brother.
I know that's your brother.
Yeah.
And he's behind the door now.
Yes.
Did you catch some of his music that he was releasing from in there? Did you hear something?
Yes. I've got to do more actually with him. But yes, he the thing is, I'm going to help him. Like when I see him do that thing and Scorcher went to there and that's the shit. Like, you know, when he says, I need you for this, I've got to be there. If I wasn't there yet, because our head was all over the place or I was lost myself, then, but I know my duty, like I said. Titch, that's my brother. Gets, that's my brother. I've learned, that's your brothers. Like, you can't pick your brothers and your family. And by now we are the family. So it's like, if Titch said, you know what, Wiley, I need you to do this, I've got to go and do it. Because if I needed him to go and do something, he will do it.
True.
And that's why I'm happy I'm at my mum's, you know, like, because it's easier to see all of this stuff rather than I'm somewhere across the world and I'm living this life and that life and I'm on a yacht and all this shit.
Has your mum always been on them ends?
My mum comes to Cyprus, she comes back.
I remember your mum was in Cyprus.
So she comes Cyprus. Obviously, my house is her house.
Of course.
She comes Dubai. My mum. I remember one time I even was in South Africa and I was like, Mum, I've been to this place. It's sick. Come. So my mum will go like where I need her to go, but she's always been in South majority.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Camberwell, we lived.
Yeah.
I went to Dog Kennel Hill School. Like,
so wait, really and truly, Wiley's a South man. Listen, I'm calling it this from now. I know he always represents Bow E3, but Wiley, you are a South brother. Yeah, same way that Maxwell D is from South London as well. Get me? Because I used to think Maxwell D was from East London until I saw his interview on what podcast was that? I think it was Young Spray's podcast. What was it called? RTM podcast. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, Wiley's from South London. We're claiming him. If you're from South London, we're claiming Wiley. Yeah. So we have, listen, in South London, we have the Godfather of Grime and we have the Landlord. Yeah. So we have Wiley and Giggs. Get me? Esky Boy and Hollow Man. Get me? We got them brothers. Get me? The ones that have changed the scene to different levels. Get me? When they speak, you listen. Let's keep it moving.
And my dad East, more.
So really you're from South. And really you're from South. Yeah. But the man them used to, listen, the brothers used to be saying to me like, Wiley's...
See? Before I paused it before even knowing this information. Just bear that in mind.
Wiley's round here. And I'd be like, ain't he East? They'd be like, nah, he's from right.
But I mean, his reaction.
I was born in Mile End Hospital, but my what's it called?
So when Titch put East, because he put the East in capital letters on my thing, he forgot to put the South at the beginning.
And also they say it like, you know, like my first rhythms, all my beats and shit. Like, that was away from my dad. So my dad taught me what I knew. Then I got 16, 17, 18, and I went to Greenwich and Catford.
Yeah.
So I made Noe and Terrible. No,
come on,
in Catford,
man.
behind the Black Cat. There was a studio
By the
around the back
Muse.
there. Yeah, around the back there. And I made everything else why I became famous. Nicole's Groove, this in Greenwich.
South music.
You're
See what I'm
South.
I'm
saying?
not gonna lie. And
South.
I could hear it now.
Yeah.
But you know what? They won't let me. They're not gonna let me say. Nah. If I said, you know, I made Eskimo in Greenwich, and you know, I made Snowman in Bermondsey, and you know, I made. They won't believe. They're gonna be like, "Where's the computer? Let me see." Like, they won't believe. But a lot of it was made in there. Bro. And Roll Deep stuff was made even there.
Even Roll Deep.
Yeah.
So it's only after.
That's good to know. That's good to know.
South, man. I don't care. Think about it. I mean, yeah, he's an East man, but also a South London man. Same way Max was East man, but also South London man. So naturally, yeah, we're now claiming Wiley. The fact that he mentioned that certain classic joints, were made in South London, No Weed was made in Catford, in Blueborough. Nah, listen. The fact that you mentioned that, on a podcast that is from a guy that is from Blueborough. Come on, man. You're East South London all day. You hear me? Listen, South London to the world and back. Even Nole's from South London. Let's keep it.
What's the relationship like with Stormzy now? I see him repost your freestyle the other day.
I need to see him. I'm going to ring him. I messaged him, but you know what? I know what he's doing. He's living his life.
Gotta live his life,
it's that
bro.
step off time, what I said, where you're on, everyone is full on, then you step off. You look after your mom, sister, your
Real
people.
life.
Yes.
Real life.
Not the bands. And
Yeah. And I think that gives. I'm of an opinion that gives you more longevity.
Fact.
If you go away, you're appreciated more when you come back, rather than you just there all the time.
Yes, sir.
Absence. Same like Kano.
Yes.
He comes back.
Yeah.
He don't say much. He comes back.
He's really good at it.
He's fucking good at it.
He tell you I might even come back. And he's so good that you couldn't write him off. Like if he said to me tomorrow, Wiley, I'm not going to spit another bar, I'll still know he's sick.
And we all would.
Yeah.
We all would.
His name's solidified.
Yeah,
when you got a name, a brand, that's when you can do it.
He's dangerous, man. I heard he got run over. I feel bad, man. I need to ring him, actually. I was trying to get through to him, but it weren't the same number. I don't know if he got run, how bad it was, but
yeah.
But yeah, someone said they seen him and he sat down to perform.
Well, I spoke to his manager the other day.
Is he okay,
Sounds like he's active. They were saying that he's about to do this and about to do that, so he must be up and about.
So I'm saying Rich, I messaged to see if he's alright. But Rich, he's got to look after this guy.
Yeah, it was a guy that someone put us at PA, put us on a Zoom call.
Okay.
So you know what I mean? But yeah, that's what it is. All right, as we wrap it up, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If there was the budget there, who would you clash? If it was budget, good vibes, if anyone you could clash, budget behind it, let's do it big. Who would you clash?
What, like the verses?
Yeah, like a versus. Yeah, just like that.
Had to be Disney.
Skepta.
Yeah.
Only because that's my sparring partner.
Yeah.
Which I've realised. At the time I didn't. At the time I just thought, you're my brethren, I'm helping you, I'll get you in the door. I'll lead you to the water. You don't need me. Like, you walk and drink the water. And then I realised, like, right, you two used to actually use each other for coverage. Like, you spit that bar, you think. One time we had a clash on the motorway. It was in the car, I'm betting you. We started the car, video camera, and we clashed on the motorway.
That's mad.
So we're brothers who just want to compete.
There's
so
that video
badly.
out there.
It's in wherever that video camera. They've got it. Sammy B.
Yeah.
On the motorway. What are you doing? Why do you both want to be so bad? We're both juniors. So I'm a junior, my dad, he's a junior.
Yeah.
I want to be like my dad so badly. He wants to be like his dad. So it's just...
Sometimes it's iron sharpening iron and both.
It is,
Both the same vision.
yeah.
It's competition.
Yeah.
But you know what I realised, you know? I realised that you need someone like that sometimes.
Fact.
Like
Ali
Mavado and Vibes
needed
Cartel.
Fraser. Mavado needed vibes. It raises your stock and it pushes you. You can get comfortable sometimes and be like, yeah, I'm sick. All right, I'm sick. But that person there pushing you, it can be good, bro. It can be a good thing. To raise your stock as well. Like
And make you
marketing.
work harder
Yeah,
and
make you
this-
work
this.
harder. Because he's there and you're going to see it and be like, fuck, that's sick. I need to do something.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
So that's what we were doing. But I think,
Yeah.
I think
But at
it's
some
where
stage you can go up and
cross
left.
the line.
You
Yeah,
can go up and
like,
left.
or if I'm saying shut that, and then he's thinking, hold on, no, my man, this, or my man, this, or my, because he's very he is a very, it's going to take a lot to piss him off. You can't just wind him up.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
we got
He's
to come
calm,
skin.
he's calm.
Yeah, you got to do the most for him to actually come and say, nah, you get me? You got to do the most. Because he won't let you actually bother him. It will just be like water for duck's back. So yeah, I think that we went too far in using each other for coverage because we liked it, we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But then if we say something weird, they might feel funny or they might feel, and that's the problem. I feel like you can use each other, but don't go too far.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all.
No, I hear it. All right. So as we wrap it up,
yes,
what we've got to look out for 2026.
Right, 2026, we have got bringing Eskimo dance back.
Cold.
So I run Cheeky, I run the team. I said, look, we started this together. We've got to end it together. I don't care about money. I just care about the brand.
Yeah.
And I'm passionate about the stuff which will lead to the money.
Yeah.
So
that point.
That's my partner, that's my team. And that was one good thing I wanted to do because, again, it's not about me. There's young people now who are 19, 20, 21, 22. It might even, it's about us making something for them to, and there's new kids in there. I'll be in the office with the people thinking, I'll come out if they want me, do a little boasty, do a little something, but it's time to step out of the way. Like, my birthday is on January the 19th. I wish I could just wake up on that day and say, right, I've had enough, I'm hanging up my boots. But I can't, not yet. But
hang up your boot, hang out the mic. But no, he's right. It's time to step out of the way. But at the same time, it's not. But Wiley, we need a docu-series. Like, I need them to get work. I need him and Mega Man and Jaja Souls to start working on their docu-series. Like, I need it to happen. And Gigs. All of them need to work on their docu-series. Yeah? And even Rodney P as well. Let him not forget Rodney P. You get me? So, So, he's more or less the godfather of UK rap. But then, obviously, Gigs is the landlord. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, let's keep it moving. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications. Got more content that's coming on the way. Go to the link in the pinned comments after this live stream is done and the replay. You better to see the in fact, I'm gonna see if I can find a way. I don't know if I can, but basically, I want you to hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications. But in the pinned comments, you will see the comment in regards to getting your book in regards to the 365 days worth of wisdom. But let's keep it moving. Let's go.
Next year, I feel like this is my last dance. Like, I watched that Michael Jordan documentary, The Last Dance, and he's arguing and Scottie Pippen and this and that. And I feel like, there is a time to be 20. There's a time to be 30, 40, 50. I don't want to be 50 trying to be 20. I want to be 50 and I'll ring you and I say, hey, my man's got a dance. We're going to that dance. And then our kids turn thingy, their birthdays are close. Let's take them. I need to do parents. I'm a parent.
Yeah.
So my brethren who are parents, that's what I need to be dealing with. Your youth likes music or your youth thing, connect them, put them in shit. That's what
that's what
my dad did actually to me. So yeah.
Yeah, so it's not the last dance, really.
It's the last dance.
You're just evolving. The stages, you're evolving, bruv.
Yeah.
It's the evolution of Wiley. So you ain't got to be the 20-year-old Wiley, you're the 30-year-old Wiley.
Yeah,
you're the 40-whatever-year-old Wiley, and that's what you're working off now. Yeah, you can just change your position in the thing.
That's what I want.
You know what I mean? You're not chasing the same things no more.
Nah.
You've done it.
And I want younger people to use us for support.
Exactly.
They need a support system. So, like, if they bring us for anything, our youth, we got to be there.
100.
You know what I'm saying? And this is what, it's like our nans and granddads and certain family members, they're proper people, so they knew. You know what I'm saying? Like, my uncle got arrested. No one wants to go and get him out. My aunt went. It's like, brother, of course she's going to go and get him out. She don't care what, she's going to go and get him out. Then she's going to talk to him and say, da. But it's that thing. And I feel like in our families, we have got good family units, but I feel like we need it to spill out of our family and it needs to be us as a culture. We need to take a leaf out of the books that we see who are together or put themselves together or they, you know what I mean? We need to take a leaf out of the book. That's all.
We've got to get back old school, bro.
Yeah.
How we started off.
We was already there,
before
bro.
split us all up and the estates and everything, take it back to that and just bring it back all together and we'll be all right in the long run, man.
We was already there, man. I swear, man. It's mad. Like, again, though, I feel like in your 20s, like 17, 18, 19, 20, this is kind of like you and your mates thinking you know it all and you're going to learn and see what's going on. But when you get to 30, 40, you kind of got to know what you're dealing with, innit? You got to know, like, where is the dollars coming from? Like, legal or illegal. It's not, I don't care how you actually, I just know a man who looks after his family is a man who, or a woman. Yeah,
That's right.
You got to get it done, innit?
That's right, brother. All right.
But you got to get it done legally, by the way.
My brother, man. Thank you for.
No, it's only right, man.
Thank you.
And look, this is the way that. Listen, this is the last one for the year. We wrapped it up big. Christmas time, they're going to be saying this will come out somewhere over the Christmas period. Clips will start dropping probably from like Boxing Day.
Perfect.
And then
Got
man.
a good editing guy.
Yeah. He's on job.
And then you gotta have them.
Yeah. Shout out Ed.
Yeah.
He's focused, bro.
Ed's doing
You know what I
edit.
mean? Thanks for pulling up.
Respect.
Big things for 2026. We're going to keep the link and keep things going.
Yeah,
man.
of course, bro. I've got artists. I've got people who I want to bust, bro. I told them as well, like, I wanted them to do media training as well, yeah. Like, but you not just because they went in there, do interviews, learn, speak to people, because it's very important. This bit is very important, like knowing how to walk in a space, articulate and speak, and then leave the room where people say you're cool instead of he's a piece of shit or she's a piece of shit. You know, like you got to show that you're relatable, I guess.
Yeah,
That's
true.
what it is.
True.
Yeah.
That's what
Interviews
it
can
is.
humanize you, bro.
Is
They
that
might
facts?
not know. They might have heard one thing, but they don't know you're totally
That's
different.
why
Let's do one with Lin
wanna
May.
get
I really want to do
that
one with Lin May.
reaction.
I'm not
I'll
going to say
connect the
much
dots on that. That's
because
K-pop.
she is. Sometimes I just want to climb in her head and think, like, what is she thinking? But because she's so cold, like she's quick as well. Like, so this is the topic, and she'll just go right.
Yeah, if you're not ready for her, she'll spin you.
bruv.
She'll spin you, bro.
Listen.
She'll spin you.
One time, I thought I was ready for her, messing about. I was bants, and I wasn't because she was too sharp. But I feel like I can learn from her.
Of course.
You see, this is what it is, isn't it?
So
So
she used to talk some things that I don't know about, and I'm like, right, okay, I got to look into that now.
that's why I felt like I feel like this person can teach me a lot.
Yeah.
And she might just think, "Oh, shut up, Wiley," messing about. But
Hey man, hey listen, Wiley's dropping a lot of wisdoms, man. Shout out to everyone watching. Get me, but like I said, my name is Versatile, aka that could be on social media when it comes to all things reactions, and that's why I suggest you to hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications. But we're gonna keep it moving. But yeah, man.
I'm actually serious. Like, if I listen to her and it's like listening to everything and then reading between the lines or something, innit? With your own.
Yeah,
it's that. But yeah, man, Lin, come, let's do one, man, because I respect your opinion, whether I agree with it or not. What is that?
Yeah.
I respect the woman's opinion, whether I agree with her or not. And then if she says something and it might piss off my brethren or someone I know, I still think, you know what, that's between them. And I will never say, I'm not talking to Lin May because someone who used don't like her.
Yeah.
And I might not agree with her.
Yeah.
And it's taken me a long time to get there because that is like, I just wouldn't agree. I just would have said, nah, what's she saying?
Mind games,
But yeah.
boy.
Lin May, let's do it.
Yeah, that's how we ended. Lin May got the big shot at the end of the thing.
Yeah, bro. Because she's a G. She's a G. But like, if you don't like her, you'll just say, shut up, Wiley. But you got to look at both sides, innit? And you got to kind of understand from her point of view. That's all. That's all. I'm proud of Margs as well.
Big up Margs.
Aye, blood. I see why, man.
He's
I looked
evolved.
his thing in the show. I said, hold on. You got all the Stone Island there, right? You got all the bits and bobs. And I'm here with a Primark. He looked after me though. He looked after me. One time he said, blood, you've had me this whole time. He just looked after me. And I remember, you know who helped me? JME and Margs. And JME and Margs. Because I remember one time I come back to here.
Shout out to Jamie.
I was like low. I was waiting for a royalty payment.
Yeah.
And I was low. But I needed to go and do the music. So I had like the frustrated energy.
Yeah.
And then I thought, you know what? I rang JME. JME lent me 2 bags.
Yeah.
This was like in May. And I just used that 2 bags to do everything that you can see on Instagram. Now I'm here. Furthermore, I got to go tomorrow and like when he's free and then put 2 bags on top of the 2 bags and put it back.
Yeah, that's how we move. That's how we move.
That's what I did. That's how much it's meant to me.
Yeah.
Like I want to cry, bro. That is how much it meant. Like I knew I can't just ask anyone. They're going to get on my nerves, right? But my sister can do this and that. But I will never do that. When I spoke to him and I needed so I could go studio thing, I could flex and get out of the rut, Bro, he gave me 2 bags. I have not looked back. And like I said, now the money's up. It's his face. I want to see him. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember that money? Hey, bam. And then he's going to say, don't be silly, man. I don't even want it. Like, thing. Yes, you have it. Give it to the kids. That's it.
That's it, boy.
Yeah, big up Jeremy.
And that doesn't mean that Wiley's broke, people.
That 2 grand meant a lot. It felt like 100,000. No, but if you know in a tenner, it feels like 50 quid.
Of course, bro. But see, that's why I read, we know how that is, bro.
You know that one, bro.
We know how that is, bro. And that's why it's good to have good people around you.
Yeah.
You can turn to at times.
Trust me.
It's not always great.
No.
Life's not always great. Life's hard, you know.
It is.
Yeah, life's hard.
It is.
You can celebrate the good times, but there's some hard times,
Bro, there is, bro.
And that's good that he did that for you as well.
Yeah, like out of every person who I've helped, not charged, remember, Birdman don't help you without taking 50%. No one in Cash Money, Young Money is doing anything without Birdman and Lil Wayne taking their cut. Even tomorrow, if you want to work with Nicki Minaj, whatever it is, they take their cut. That's why they'll add it on. If Nicki costs 200, they'll add on their 200 and all. You can't touch those people unless you. So that's where the frustration for me comes sometimes. Like, I'm doing my old band bit where I've got to wind them up, and they don't like it. But I didn't take money from them, so I need you to just shush. Here, I'm Tim and Pete and Baz. You lot are younger. I've got to do this bit because you're not going to thingy. Only JME will. If I rung all of them, they would have laughed and said, haha, he ain't got no money no more. Or something stupid. JME said, here. And then I've done every single thing. You can see it on my Instagram, like from Harrow Road with broken slippers on. Obviously there's like, why are you wearing broken slippers? I could have worn shoes, but I was wearing broken slippers. And my brethren Rugrat fed me the food. So obviously they cook all the time, like all for jobs and stuff. So Rugrat, musical mom, he fed me for the last 7 months. Like, damn. I felt like I was in Jamaica. Like, just food every day. Food, weed thing, fruit punch thing, studio, boom. I felt like Wiley again, right?
Back to the essence, bro.
Yeah, like Jamie, Rugrat. Obviously, there was one other person I was working with, but they didn't. The energy would have been drained. These two people,
They're good people, man.
Yeah. That's how I want to end the pod, bro. Right. On that. Right. Don't say another word. Love, man. Respect every time.
Respect.
Bro.
Good people. Hey, yo. What kind of headline is that? What, anyway? Good people. Let's see what people say. See, I had to read my comment there already. Oh, I'm definitely reacting to this one. This is going to be life lessons of wisdom, and I was right. Wiley is such a troll. Yeah, man, I've got time for Wiley, man. The interview was good. It was a good interview. A genuine good interview. So, after watching this, we can confirm that Wiley is from South. And if you disagree, in the words of JME, shut your mouth. Nah, seriously, knowing he is from South London really and truly inspires me even more. I don't know how to explain it. It inspires me even more. But let's see the most recent comments as well. I want to see the newest comments. So someone said they love Wiley. This is a big one. He's speaking a lot of truth. You can see he needs the outlet. As a man, I see he was thinking back then, and all the men need to sit down and talk and set the village in order. Exactly. Love this. When Dog is back, you should definitely still keep this one-on-one format as a side format to the usual free can setup. True. It gives a candid perspective. It's hard to explain. I think it should be done only with certain type of guests. So someone like Wiley, if Gigs was to, do you know what I mean? Someone like Gigs, that certain individuals. It can't just be with anyone. It just got to be done with certain individuals. All right. But yeah, man, that was a fantastic interview, man. I appreciate that so much, man. Got a lot of gems from this. Get me. Shout out to I don't want to butcher your name, bruh. Shout out to Opera. Get me. Each and every single time. But yeah, that was like very interesting. I'm seriously intrigued. All right. I'm seriously intrigued. But anyway, until next time, though, hold on, let me just do something real quick. I want to do what I want to do that I've been doing these past few live streams, which is this. Thank you for watching. Get me.